Oh my god, I can't believe I went live. Oh my gosh, I was trying to quit. I was all like, after my last outburst, I was like, shit, I should just fucking be like not. Because I was mad. I was so mad about like my circumstances in my life. I'm so sorry, okay? I just want to apologize to you guys. I'm gonna go pick up yUMa right now. I'm gonna go pick up yUMa right now. So I thought that you guys want to see him. I don't know, my room's all dirty, but I haven't seen him all day, so I'm going back in right now. Look at drug alley's empty. Okay, I'm going inside. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here comes my neighbor. Hi. Hey, how are you?
That's good. I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, with my hood on.
Who is
I was hiding from over there.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm happy. It's nice outside. I figured that since you were on the same floor that, you know, we could share the elevator.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Yeah. Did you go shopping?
Well, just a couple things.
Okay.
Because this place is so expensive, but it's so convenient.
Yeah, it's so close,
And
yeah.
I don't, especially this time of day, I don't want to go to Safeway.
Yeah, oh no.
Because everybody-
Long lines? Oh my gosh. I'm usually there. Is today Friday? I think, oh yeah, they have $5 so
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
$5
and
Fridays.
I bet you the lines are long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy there.
I forgot about that. I might go instead. Okay, excuse me. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, neighbor.
You too.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, here's my dog. There's my dog. Can we? Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay, let's go. What are you doing? Did you cute? I love you. Okay, what do you want first? This one? Give me paw. Good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna take you to the restroom right after this, okay? Good boy. Okay, where's your new snack? Okay. One of these so I can just settle in real fast? Okay. Give me paw, Bubba. Give me paw. Good boy. Let's give you this one. Okay. I got these ones mom bought these. Let me see. Come on. Yeah, give me paw. Good boy. Good. Want this one? Yeah. Right, he's so smart. You go. Okay, I'm gonna give him one of the big ones so he can really like him. All right, boy. All right, good boy. You're a good boy. Okay, let's see. And mom bought this one too, cause mom. It was like he needs some treats. So okay, so this is all from grandma. Mom, it's from. Actually, you should say mom, cause well, I don't know. You're still part of the family. It doesn't matter, grandma or mom. Mom, either way, just mom. So these ones are big. You want? Pa, good boy. Good boy. I love you so much, okay? Good boy. Thank you for the kisses. Here. Oops, I'm sorry. So yeah. Hey, I'm gonna watch you for a little bit. Good boy. He really likes that one. Yeah, so you're so cute, boy. You're so cute. Check his. I gotta go get him some food because we just finished the food today. See, there you go. You're so cute. You're so cute. These are only like $2 a piece at Walgreens. They're like $2 a piece. Not $2 a piece. They're like 2 for $2. So like they're $1. And this is like let me see. What's the thing? I'm watching you, Bubba. Let me see. And they only have that one flavor that I noticed. These are like, what is it? 30. I like the guy. My neighbor, the guy that I was talking to in the elevator, he's so cool. He's like, he's really cool. He's just like cool because he's just cool. And he's always nice to me. He's kind. He never causes trouble in this building. And he's just like, he's really cool. I like him. He's really cool. I don't know his name or anything. Oh, and then Jess, if you guys are wondering about Jess, which you guys probably not, but if you remember Jess, the one that I get so annoyed by and everything, she's in the hospital. So I'm gonna go ask my neighbor if I can go visit her and stuff, and see if maybe I could go see if she's okay. Cause I don't completely hate her, and I know that I talk a lot of shit about her, but I mean, but I don't think she, I don't think she or you know think that I really just hate her. I don't. I just hate my situation, and a lot of things that I'm angry about. I'm angry because I fall into it, and it just fucking makes me so stupid, and it makes me feel stupid that I am so stupid to fall into that crap. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need to apologize one more time for talking so badly about the subjects that are like not that great. And then so Jess is in the hospital. I'm not sure if she's I hope she's okay. And Jess, if you were watching this, I just want to say I love you and everything. I hope everything is gonna be okay. I don't know why you're in the hospital, but you know my phone number if you want to call me. And I probably won't answer as usual. I don't answer anybody's phone number. It's so weird. Anyways, well, except for mom. But I mean, like nobody else. Ooh, it's hot in here. Did he finish that whole first one? You, you did. He finished all of them. He finished all of them. Oh, he didn't finish it. I thought he finished it. Dang, this dog eats snacks like crazy. I gave him another one just to do it. He's so cute. Look at him. He's not even that hungry. Look at his food though. You, you. All right, wait. I'm gonna rain this on. I've been like stocking up his stuff. Like, that one, that one right there. This one right here, and where's the other one? Well, I was here just a second ago. Oh, wait. These ones are really good kind. They're like the good kind. I spent like 20, and then these ones I always get them. You know, like these ones right here. So I'm gonna shower him with these ones because there's so many of them, and because I love him and everything. I'm just gonna throw him in. He doesn't really do anything. You would. Yeah. That's to buy me sometimes so I could just settle in and then just take him outside. But yeah, you're so cute, Lola. You're so cute. I'm gonna put you here so you guys can hang out for a little bit. And let me just get it's like hairs right here. Let you guys hang out for a second. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. I'm so happy to see you. Let me drink some water and looking. Okay. Oops. He's so cute. I love my dog. Look, he is no more. You want to go restroom? I bet you want to go restroom. How long have I been gone? I've been gone since this morning, about like. Go restroom outside. I have this. You ready? Why, you want more snacks? He wants more snacks. Safeway is going to be full right now. So I'm thinking, you want to go outside? What? You want some more snacks? He's the lazy doggy. He wants here. Look, there's one right here. He used to be. He's lazy now. He's the lazy boys. And it's dude, he's just like chowing up. Look at all those beans. I have plenty of time to fucking cook beans. Good boy, boy. Yeah, it's up to you. You want to come? Come on. Let's go outside. Okay, let's go. I got bags in there. All right, let's go. Good boy. Good boy, boy. Good boy. Take it outside. Oh, wait, my keys. Oh, I put the keys in. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Put the keys back. Did I? Put the keys. Oh, man. I didn't have a thing on there. Wait, let's see. They're my... sorry, I just left them in there. I left them outside. Is that it? Let me see. I gotta be sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. They're in my backpack. All right, my jacket. Hi, boy. Thank you. You're so cute, boy. Thank you for waiting. Oh, my keys. I gotta find my keys. Right here. Good boy, boy. Okay, so let me see. Somehow this toilet it got kind of like fixed or something. Something happened. I mean, like somebody must have come by or something because this was about to fall off and you could look through it like so. But somehow, I guess it got fixed. But how? I mean, I didn't put it in work order and I didn't do anything about it. It's like, did somebody come along and just like fix it? I don't know. I've heard that, I've heard things about, well, I think that just creates paranoia. Because I tested it myself though. Because I tested it to see if someone coming like picking on yUMa. Because I've heard that was what was going on with another neighbor. But that's not what's happening. Nobody's doing bad stuff to any of the residents and stuff. It's just maybe it was paranoia on somebody's part, and then it kind of transferred to mine. So Shalon and the managers, they don't have time to be doing that kind of stuff to us. Sorry, I was trying to push the thing. Hey, okay, easy. Okay, let's go across the street, okay? Oh, look at it. Here's San Francisco. Wait. Fucking. Oh my gosh. Come here, get out of the street. Oh, it's nice, huh? That's what's happening here in San Francisco. Oh, they're playing. Look at this guy. The mariachi people. They go into places. They're playing music right there. Let me see if I can get closer. Then I can give them a dollar or something. Watch out, Bubba. Watch out. Don't jump in the street, Bubba. Crazy. Get out of the street. I love people that are like, they're unafraid to practice their music. You scary. Okay, he probably needs the restroom. Okay. Hold on. Come on. I'm gonna give him $1. There you go. you, okay. Come here. Here, let me put this on you, okay? I'm gonna go give you this $1. I give him $1. I love that other guy is just like really, he knows it. It's so fucking cool. I love people that like are so like they're unafraid to allow themselves to be like use their talents. Like it's obvious that guy knows how to sing, right? The guy, and he's like really big part of it. I can still hear his voice. So I mean, like I love it. Like Jennifer Hudson, she's like so admirable. Whitney Houston, they were like not afraid to sing. Aretha Franklin, I mean, like they have no shyness about letting their voice out. You know what I mean? And that's what I admire about these guys too, because they don't care, and they're not shy about like they'll accept $1, and they'll there's other people that will like just like it's fine, because it's like $1 is $1, you know. like I mean, money's money. So I mean, like mom always used to tell me she used to say, if somebody's offering you money, don't say no. just accept it. And be nice and say thank you. I was just like, yeah. So it's hard for me sometimes to. Well, actually, it's not, because she taught me a good lesson about that. And so it just is sometimes whenever I feel like somebody's going through some burden or anything, and it makes me. I mean, like usually, I mean, like it was. He's carrying a big load. Oh, excuse me. I just drank soda, water. Yeah, it makes me feel like when somebody's like they don't have no money and they're gonna give you some money and stuff, which doesn't ever happen. But I mean, like if I feel bad about it, it's usually because I think that the person is in some kind of situation where they don't have the money to give, and I usually feel bad at that point. But really, if somebody's trying to give you money and stuff, mom is correct, because it's their money, so they can do whatever they want with it. And instead of saying no or being like trying to be polite and saying no, I don't want to accept it, it's just because it's a form of love. It really is. It's one of the forms of love. Is out of the 5 languages, is that that love. It's just a form of love. That's all I'm trying to say. So a love language. Okay, the love languages that there are there is touch. There's touch. They touch you, and they just like they hug you. They shake your hand. They hold your back. They like rub your back or something. Like stuff like that, or scratch your hair. Things like that. Cause mom, there's some situations where like in high school there was this person who used to be really cool, and for some reason he liked earlobes. So he used to be like, oh yeah, it was odd, but like it was fine. Everybody knew him, and it was like okay. He would just like reach out and just be like, here's your earlobes, and then yeah, I mean like it wasn't a big deal. We all knew him, and everything was cool, and he was nice. That was That was at the school in San Francisco. I mean, not San Francisco. The one in Lake Andy, South Dakota. I wonder whatever happened to those guys. Anyways, and then the second language would be is what? We're gonna go to Park yUMa. The second language is, there's like 5 of them. And then there's other language. There's touch, and then there's there is, you know how a dad, like for his daughter, it's usually like that situation where a dad for his daughter would be like, he walked across. I didn't watch out for that one. That bugs me, but he did it though. Sorry. I thought, my assumption is that if somebody saw him walk the street by himself, and that they would be like, "Hey, your dog is doing this. Look at his tail." Okay, so dad, like a girl is going to college, right? This is usually the scenario. Like a girl goes to college, and so she's in her room, and she has a roommate. Dad usually comes in, and then he comes in there and he starts like looking at the sockets, the electrical stuff, the phone line, the windows, to make sure the windows are secure, to make sure the locks are okay, the bed is sturdy, and those kind of things. That is also a form of love. That is also a form of love, to make sure that you that kind of stuff. Just do the stuff around the work. Take out the trash. Wash the dishes. Make sure the laundry. Sure that you are okay and taken care of. That's also a form of love. And then there's like 5 of them. So I know all of them. I just gotta jog my memory. I'm so happy right now, just because I see yUMa and there's that mariachi band, and I'm talking to mom on by text. So it's just like, and I get to be hanging out with you guys again. I started my live again because he keeps going around the corner. Hi, yUMa. Come here, yUMa. I told him we're going to the park and he wants to go that way. All right, let's go that way. Fine. Okay, but you guys stop, okay? So I could get this on you. Yeah, he's right. I can go is words. I think they communicate. They communicate with you. They talk to you. They write your plans, how they feel. I'm pretty sure it's with the third one. Hi, thank you so much. You're so cute, mama. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, boy. Let's go. You get how far it reaches down. All the way down there. We've been down here this before, so we'll go this way, okay? Through poems, writing letters, expressing how they feel. I think it's verbal too. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that was it. So there's 4. Oh, look at that car. Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on. This is nice. I don't know what kind that is, but it's nice. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. What else? Okay, so I covered money, I've covered words, and I've covered touch. And there's other stuff. Okay, so there's also, what is the other 2 languages of love? Gee whiz, I know them. I just can't remember them. I have to ask Gemini. She does it so much better to explain these kind of things, okay? Because my memory sucks, right? So, well, it doesn't suck. Ooh, Uber. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna accept it. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Go to where I gotta go. To O'Farrell. So I get to see Paul tomorrow. Yay! I'm so happy. I can see Paul. I saw him Monday today too, but I saw him from a distance, and I was dropping off a car. I wanted to say hi and give him fist bump, but sometimes I get really intimidated and like anxious that I can't say hi to anybody. But it's just usually like that's usually what happens to me. Look at that little doggy. This looks nice. And they have a back or a patio here too. This looks nice. The doggy. That was nice. Curio. Okay. I was gonna have Gemini explain to us all this stuff, but we could do that at the park. Okay, let's go park, yUMa. Come on. Look at the clothes. Oh, those are nice pullovers. Oh, those are cool. I think the green ones. See, those are nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, they are. Nice. I like that. Like I could afford them. You know? I'm poor. But this is cool. It's nice. Look at that. What is that? Oh, cool. Oh, these are mushrooms. Rossi. Oh, I like that design. That one is kind of scary. Oh, look. That one's cool. I like the colors on it. Wait, let me see how much these are. Do they have a price? Oh, look at that. Oh, they even have more designs. yUMa, come here. Let's go over here, okay? I love the bay. Hell yeah. I should get one for mom. That would be so great. I wish I had money to do this. Oh, this one's cool. The mission. This place. It's I love the bay. That's cool. I'm gonna be nice and put it back. I like the colors off of this one. That one's cool. That one's really cool. Oh, there's a whole set. Look at it. Oh, these are all like tight. Okay. Oh, they're really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff. I mean, the stuff that's printed off the designs, so those stuff for 50 or 60.
Okay.
For 20.
Okay.
The hand-painted stuff varies depending on how much time and effort.
Okay. That's affordable. It's good. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. That was cool. Okay, so wait, let me see my phone. It's $20 for the t-shirts and like 60 for the pants and like the shirts. I think they should cover that 20 or 30 for the sweaters. I think. Ooh, look at this one. Wow, look at that. Oh, this is a jacket too. Look at this one has it. Ooh, I wish I had money. Look at that one. That was cool. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, he didn't even care.
$100 on your way out?
Tip $100 on your way out. He said tip you $100 on the way out. Yeah. Okay, I got my YouTube, my trip. Okay, one of my favorite places to eat. Let me just stop, yUMa. yUMa's so sick. Come here, yUMa. Just one more time. Is there. Oh, scoot over here. Okay. Valencia Pizza and Pasta. They for some reason they make spaghetti so damn good. It's like so good. Okay, we're gonna go on this side so we can hit two parks at the same time. We can actually go through this first park and then come up on this side. So we're gonna go on this side over here, and then we can go through the park. And then we'll come out on the other side so you guys can see what this little tiny park is on this side. Hey guys, there's that place I used to stay for me and yUMa for like 2 nights. Slow down, yUMa. yUMa's so excited he wants to go to the park. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's that place too. Me and Auntie used to pass by this place all the time. I think I showed you guys in the video once. That's a real human being skeleton. There's a real one. And then there's that. They used to have a spider here somewhere. Where's the spider at? What is that? Whoa, this is cool. That is cool. And there's little ones right there. Okay, well, okay, let's go. That's called Paxton Gate. There's an art place too. Like, here's a bar. Slushies. Yeah, I haven't been in there, but I hear noise all the time. Okay, here we go. This is the park. Mission Parade. I guess it's called the Mission Pool and Playground. This place, okay. This place is nice. Okay. yUMa, they always go through there. yUMa, come here. Come here, yUMa. yUMa, come here, so you don't pee on your leash. Because I'm lazy. And I want you to... He's gonna eat grass, watch. Okay, when, long time ago they used to have a electrical outlet right here. And one... It's gone. You... This is where I gave Shunka away. My other dog, Shunka. And it makes me so sad that I did it. And it's just like, but it's okay. Shunka, I wish I could have showed you guys Shunka. Shunka was awesome. Shunka was great. I love Shunka so much. I just love him so much. But I was in a state of like confusion, and the guy that wanted him gave me an offer to like, can I please take your dog or something like that, and I ended up giving him away. And it made me so sad because then after he was gone, I was like alone, so I didn't have anything else. Yeah, so there's a friend that I have up there, but he's way up there. I haven't talked to him in years, so. And this soccer field, this is like, no, yUMa right here. But he doesn't care. This is a soccer field. This one used to be like so famous where there's a whole bunch of people just like, right now, usually there'll be like a lot of people playing. Look at that doggy. I'm right here, yUMa. I'm right here. He was looking for me. I love yUMa. I just love my doggy. I used to sit right here and charge my phone, and I used to be on my laptop. I try to just do stuff. Okay, so I already apologized for my last video, because my last video really traumatized me a little bit. I was like going through something that was just like, oh, I hate, because the voices, I mean, they're whether I'm drunk or high or anything, and I don't know, sometimes they just come out of nowhere and they start just like, I don't know how it happens, but they just have these like some weird stuff, like, they'll come up some weird stuff that I would never ever think of, and they blindside me with that kind of stuff, and I'll be just like so distracted by what they're saying, and it's just like I can't understand how I have to be part of all of that. And I think you're not supposed to really understand. I think you're supposed to like ignore them and just keep going, because they're so incomprehensible and impossible to even have those kinds of things. But what perplexes me is that how do they have and come up with those weird ideas? And today I actually since they centered themselves around like religious stuff, I took the opportunity to because there was a guy preaching at the corner, right? And not the ones our mission, the ones at the mission, they're really I can't get a chance to get close to say hi or anything. And but this time when I was going by and the voices were like, they were telling me, oh, well, the God says this. And they were just pulling on the religious thing, right? They were saying, Jesus wants you, and it just kept going and going and going. So I stopped at that moment and I said, okay, you're with God, right? You're with God, right? And you're with Jesus and everything. And the Jesus voice was there, or talking, right? And I said, okay, you're there. That guy is talking about Jesus, and he's talking about God. He's talking about him right now. So I know this is a horrible test now, but it was for me and stupid voices. I wanted to prove that they were wrong and they're liars. And that's stupid because they're not real and they don't exist, and I should just ignore them. Anyways, I took the opportunity and I said, okay, well, the God that is talking to me now, and the Jesus that's talking to me now, and the angel that says that she's an angel that is talking to me now, I'm gonna go up to that guy who is preaching the same God, the same about the same Jesus, and there's an angel with me. So that person should be able to recognize who I am, should be able to know that I am on my way, and I'm gonna be nice. I'm going to make myself available to give a good chance, right? And and I said I'll even time it. So I timed it for 5 minutes, and I said, okay, here we go. We're gonna wait. We're gonna walk a little bit further, and let God know, let Jesus know, and they're listening to me and talking to me right now. And the angel's right there, right? You all know that I am coming to go say hi to one of the people that are talking to people about Jesus and God and Satan or whatever, right? But it was Jesus, and I said, it has to be. If God has the ability to make people move, like come up to my door, knock on the door, or God uses people to whatever, and because that's what they say. They're just like the voices. They say that. Oh well, God doesn't want you to do this. God says this, and they make me feel really guilty and really just like they make me mad, and they use that as an excuse, and I already know that it's not true. So what I said was like, I'm gonna be on my way. I'm gonna give 5 minutes to this person, right? To get to be acknowledged. And God and Jesus and Satan God, Jesus, and the angel are with me right now. So there's no problem. We're within reach. He's not very far. So I'm not gonna say anything. Let's test this. You okay? Oh, he's taking a dump. So I did. I waited 5 minutes. I went over there, just calm, and I didn't say anything. I listened to him for a little while. And I didn't say anything, but I tried to connect eyes with him, and he was really busy, saying what he does about, preaching stuff. And there was nothing. The guy didn't say anything to me. He didn't even see me, even though I was like right there, and he didn't do anything. So I asked the voices. I said, "You guys are." I said, "What happened?" Something. You had every opportunity to make that happen. Do you need more time? Maybe do you need some is there, you want, because I knew that maybe they're trying to trick me into going over there to say hi so I could make the talk with him, and the guy would be like, oh yeah, we want to do this, we'll pray and all this sort of crap. No, I didn't want to get into a discussion, because that's usually what happens is like, you're just testing something, and then of course the human, regardless of whether it's God or not, get out of there, yUMa. Get out of there. Oh, where's the leash? I lost your leash. Let's go back. Regardless of whether what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Well, the point is, these voices claim to have that as their I lost his leash. Claim to have that as their motive and their where did he go? Where did his leash go? All right, I was just right here to pick up his poop, and then I don't know what happened. and nothing happened. There was no God that introduced me to anybody. I thought God was supposed to have like telepathy and all this other shit, right? There it is. And I thought God was supposed to have telepathy, that he was so strong and that he could do all this stuff. And I wasn't trying to prove God wrong. I was trying to prove these voices wrong, and I didn't want them to be using that as their fucking as why the reasons why they are torturing me and calling me to names and saying all these other crap, right? I had to prove it to these stupid voices, even though they're not. The thing is that these voices, they're like so fucking lame. Come here. Okay. Let me see. Oh, cool. This is where he likes to go, right here. There's a pool connected to this place. You want to go run over there, Yuma? Let's see. And then we're on this other side where we head towards hey, boss. Hola. Buenas noches. So it's connected to the side. There's Yuma. Run, Yuma, run. Run, Bubba, run. Can you see him? You can see him in the dark. Yeah, good boy, Yuma, good boy. Good boy. So that test proved to me that these stupid voices with their stupid ideas, because they come up with some really weird ideas, and they claim to be all of this stuff, right? And I proved to them that they were wrong, that they're wrong, and they have no idea. I mean, they have no reason for being whatever they are in my life. You want to stay here, or you want to go to the other park? Let's go to the other park, bub. This one's too big, and there's no other dogs here for you to say hi to. Huh. Oh, you want? He likes to go along this side. Dog. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, like, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to keep proving these voices have no basis or reason for being in my life. And it's not mental disease. I swear it's not mental disease or a mental illness or drugs or alcohol. It's just like, I cannot believe that this type of uncontrollable weirdness is just causing so much trouble in my life when I am fine with my critical thinking. I know where I'm at. I know what world I'm in. I know that the president is President Trump, and I know that I have a dog and I live in San Francisco, California. I know that I know I'm standing right here and there's a slab of cement right here. This is my dog, and his name is yUMa, and there's a fence around here. There's a sign that says stop. There's another sign here that says no parking. There's a tree right here. This kind of stuff. Like, there's no person around me that is talking to me, so there should not be any kind of voice. Spiritual wise and belief wise, I don't believe in spirits. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in spiritual stuff. I don't believe in paranormal stuff. I don't believe in like when you do yoga, yoga, and whenever you meditate, that's not spiritual. I mean, not to me anyway. This is yoga. It's just yoga, and you can connect with it, but it's between the body and the mind and the body. There's no spirit, or there probably is, and I don't want no yoga person to be like all mad at me, a yogi. But I mean, like, I don't believe in that. In anything that could take advantage of me the way these motherfuckers do. And that's the whole reason, that's why I don't believe in it, is to not have this kind of stuff as an excuse. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you have to do this, and you have to whatever. And there's no reason for it, because I'm trying to find an explanation to why this voice has been with me for such a long time. Even before I even knew that they were there. I'm trying to find a reason why these problems where I can't succeed at, like, you know, like monetization or like all these things that I really want to do and that I've been doing for a long time, why are they not working? Why am I not getting by and stuff? And the voices, the stupid ass voices, it makes me so mad at them. But they're not real. So the voices, I can't believe them because they lie about every single thing. And it cycles and cycles with some new ideas and bullshit. It's almost like some intelligent person is aware of it and is picking and choosing whatever it wants behind it. Could that be God being an asshole and just like doing it because he wants to? No, it cannot be, because I don't believe in God. And why is somebody else's belief trying to cause problems in my life? There's no comprehensible way for me to understand it, because I leave no option for any of them to be. There's no spirit. It's listening to me right now. And if there was a spirit and stuff, and it was God and everything, then why is he fucking up my life? So it's just like, you're using all of these excuses. How come you couldn't say hi to the other guy to get to talk to me because he was talking about Jesus and God? Then how come you couldn't just go over there with your spirit self and say hi to him to say hi to me? How come you couldn't do that? Since you're God. It interrupted my my speech or whatever. So anyways, I cannot believe in spirits. Like, okay, if I'm a spirit and another Christian walks by and they're a spirit and God is a spirit, then how come they can't connect us? How come God can't fucking do anything about that? If God is in my mind saying, oh yeah, we're over here, we're God and we're an angel, that's bullshit. I cannot believe it. And I don't believe this shit anyway, so why is it even in my head lying to me about the bullshit that is crying around about? Why would it even come up? You know? Why the fuck would it even come up in my mind that way? I need proof to believe in something. I can't just I just cannot get up and go to New Mexico or what else? To change my sexuality and go against it. What else? What else? The stupid things that they're telling me. Or they tell me stupid things like give up on everything, go over there, and they like cause me so much. They won't let me sleep sometimes, and like it's just like sometimes, a lot of times, they won't let me sleep. Until I pray. They hold me hostage to pray. Pray to Jesus first. And I'm just like, oh man. I mean, like, I never had a problem with it before they started forcing it. And then they started making it like, well, if you're not gonna pray, we're gonna give you nightmares. And they came true. They started doing that. And that was really rough. So I started resisting and I stopped sleeping for a while. This is no alcohol, no drugs. Seriously, this is no alcohol, no drugs. There's no alcohol, no drugs right now, and they're like actively trying to fucking talk, and they're playing music in the background. So fucking weird. And if it was spirits, then why are there two spirits fucking talking to me and lying to me? I mean, like, how did they find me, and how are they able to fucking... It's just illogical. It's so stupid. Anyways, so I proved that to them, and I still don't believe it. It's not like that. That's not a question that I'm even asking. I'm not asking a question about God or Jesus or Satan. I'm not asking about spiritual shit. I'm not wanting to be convinced. I'm not looking for answers. I'm not trying to, I mean, it's a subject and a topic that I myself have no interest in. It's something that I already know about life. I already know because I just know it. I read the Bible. I know what is going on. I know what it says. I know what I went to church, you know, stuff like that. And so there's no fucking possible way that these voices and these fucking assholes in my head are anything related to any of that shit. And for them to be holding me hostage and saying, you have to pray before you can go to sleep and stuff like that is bullshit. yUMa. It's okay, sorry, I'm not mad at you, yUMa. Go ahead. I am thirsty, I want to get some water. I haven't drank water. So there's a lot of times when I'm just like not feeling good, or I'm mad or sad, and I can't even be sad or mad or anything now because these stupid voices are too busy there. They're just like, it feels like they're there because they're talking to me. And oh, are you sad? So I can't fully like be sad and let myself process my emotions, and I can't let myself let myself be alone or anything, because these voices are just like, they're like making fun of me while I'm they won't leave me alone by myself alone. I mean, like, I can't if I like right now, like I'm processing all this stuff right now with you guys, and they're like they're listening and they're commenting on everything that I'm saying. Oh, he's lying, and they're making excuses up for my shit, for what I'm saying. They're actively doing it. It's like weird. It's okay. How could that be mental disease or mental illness? And where the fuck did I get mental illness anyway? All right, so I'm gonna drop this subject. It's just like so crazy. So that's why I haven't been going live stream. It's because it feels like I've been hi doggies. Feels like I've been sabotaged to achieving my live streams. And that's the other thing too, is that they were like, I don't do anything but make videos. Oh, sorry. You want some water? Okay. Water is so good. It's so good. Here, you want to let him drink? Come on. yUMa. Oh, he's good. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, he's good. you. There you go. yUMa! Come on, yUMa. Nice to meet you, doggy. They could run around all day. That's so great. Want to? That's so cute. I love it. You have a beautiful dog. You're welcome. His name is Charizard. Charizard, that's a great name. Charizard. Yeah. So I did that, right? And I don't feel better. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like anything has changed too much. They got standoff going on. They're so cute, and yUMa can hold his own. He's so cute. Come on, yUMa, I want to walk. Thank you. Come on. Ah, it's slippery right here. Fuck. Remember what I told you about the mud in Delores Park? Because the mud is like slippery. I don't know why, because I think it's the grass that they kind of put on top of it. I'm not really sure. But if you come here, please be careful. Because if it's wet, and I mean, like when it's dry and everything, it's fine. Everything's dark right now, so you don't can see very much. And some people have lights. I'm so sorry to burden you with this crap. I have no problems with Jesus and God, and I have my own beliefs on it, but it's not something that is I don't go to church. I can't claim that I'm Christian because I don't go to church. I pray. Well, I do over food and stuff, but I mean, like, that's not to confuse me or make me feel weird and stuff like that. And then there's the subliminals that was like you know how they play the music and stuff like that, and the lady is like playing church music and church stuff outside her window, and she's playing like preaching stuff, scripture or whatever else out the window. I mean, that could be a problem for me. I'm not really sure, because it's just it could be confusing my mind, and then my mind's probably like having a weirdness about it. But if that was the problem, then other people would be going through the same thing, right? Other people have no problems with it. There's no other people that are having this much confusion that I know of, and it's just so frustrating to have voices that I have no idea where they come from, and I have no idea why they're being assholes to me, and I refuse to believe that it's God, Jesus, or Satan, because I don't believe in that stuff. And I refuse to believe that it's spiritual, because I just don't. Nothing's wrong with my spirit. Nothing's wrong. I don't even have a spirit. I just don't believe in spirits. It's just excuses for stuff like this to happen. It's just excuses for whatever this is to be doing shit like this. I mean, like, I have an auntie, right, who is like, I said I was going to drop this subject, and here I'm still talking about it. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to talk about it. I really am sorry. I really don't want to talk about it. But these are my ideas about it. I mean, it's just my experience that I'm going through. I mean, like, it's so unnecessary. It just doesn't make sense. And my phone went to knock me out of that kind of thing. So, I mean, like, if you work through spirits and everything, and everybody has spirits, then it shouldn't be difficult for God, who is... Oh, your mom's sending me messages. So it shouldn't be difficult for trying to make somebody else say hi, since we're all spirits and that God is, he's in charge and everything. I say that like that because it's just fucking ridiculous that I have to go through so much shit and they blame it on God and Jesus and Satan. Sorry, I'll try to drop the subject. But when the brain wants to know what is happening, and it tries to figure out everything, and it tries to figure out, like, why is this happening? What is going on? It won't stop. So my brain just wants to know what is going on with this that is causing, it's so unnecessary. It's so fucking unnecessary, and it causes so much disruption in my life. And it just makes so many things in my life just bad. And that's why I keep trying to figure out what the answers are. What is it? And it's just really perplexing. For a short time, they were using the excuse and saying, oh, we're here because your mom prays for you and wants you to go home, wants you to go back to New Mexico, and she's praying for you. And then they even made up a story about a Navajo god, an Indian god, and they call him Dien. And Dien just basically means God, right? And it's not a different god or anything, it's just God, you know what I mean? Pretty much church. They got that word from church. So at church, there's a Bible that says Holy Bible, right? And on the Bible, it says Dien Bezad, God's word. So the church translated the Bible into Navajo, which means the word, God's word, right? And Dien, it means God. These voices took that word and said, oh, aside from God. So there was Jesus and whatever else. So when I said, it's not God or Jesus, and I said, oh yeah, it's not God or Jesus, right? And then all of a sudden they come up with, oh well, Dien, and they started saying things in Dien, and they started saying things in Navajo. Poor Navajo. I don't know Navajo. I can't speak Navajo, right? I know some words, and I know, like, I can pretty much understand it. A little bit, I think. But, I mean, like, I don't think I'm really good at it. So, I mean, like, because I just didn't learn. I mean, I tried. I went to school, like, I went to a class one semester to try to learn Navajo, like the educational way. But I don't know too much Navajo. So, whenever they try to trick me with this stuff, I mean, if it was truly God or eDEYa, the Navajo God that speaks Navajo all the time and has these Navajo angels and stuff, which is the whole scenario that they created, right? And they're all just like, oh yeah, well eDEYa, you know, sing you. So I mean, like, it's just so stupid. And they say that, right? And he should be able to speak Navajo clearly. He should be able to, like, talk to me in Navajo and say, oh yeah, and just without any accent, without anything, he should be able to say Navajo things to me easily, and I should be learning from him if he's really God, and if he's really able to, and if he's really Navajo God, you know what I mean? There's no Navajo God. There's no difference between God on the reservation that is that God from the one at church. It's the same one. They have peyote meetings that they pray to Jesus and God for. You know, it's the same. So there's no difference between eDEYa and God. You know, it's so stupid. It feels like they're just playing games with me and picking out these things that they can say that I can't really argue about, and they could just keep me going and going and going. And that's what infuriates me so much. There's the freeway. Look at all those cars making that big old bridge light up. And they're talking right now. And they're all like, go home. They think that Jesus is home. And they think that New Mexico is home. Ugh, it's so annoying. So annoying. So that's why I get depressed. And I get really depressed because I don't want to share my life with these assholes in my mind. They're talking right now. They're talking right now, and they're making comments about everything I'm saying and doing. And I'm just trying to power through it, and I hate it. I hate it. And I don't like that they try to trick my brain to believe what they're believing, and it just makes me mad. Because I consciously know what I'm talking about. It smells so good here. It smells like weed. It smells so good. You ready, yUMa? It smells like weed here. It smells hella good. It smells so good. You guys see enough of the city? So good. That's the city. Look at how pretty it is. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. Look at it. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. Look at the clouds coming in and everything. There's Mission High School. There's the City Hall right there. Right there. That's City Hall. And let's see, keep going. There's the Trans-America building right there, that little point. I think that's the Bank of America. And there's Salesforce. Look at Salesforce. Yay, Salesforce. And there's that little screen that they have on top of it, so they could play a movie up there if they wanted to. And for Halloween, they put like a big old eye on top of it, like the Sauron eye. It's so neat. I'll show you guys when it happens. And then there's the bridge coming in from Oakland, right there. And then that comes through here and splits up that way, and then one comes this way. Yeah. And then we're here from Delores Park. And here's the track and everything. Yeah, you guys have been here so many times with me and yUMa. This is our favorite place to go. And I just want them to leave me alone. I want them to go away and let me experience the world. I want them to stop talking to me and adding their opinions and their stupid, insane standards that they have. They're standards where you can't cuss, you can't do this, you can't be this. And I mean, like, it's like everything, every single thing, little tiny things. They just want to argue and fight with me about stuff. I wake up and these voices are like they're waiting and waiting and waiting. This seems like, I mean, like, because they start talking slowly and stuff, and they start like saying, they start talking about me as if they're talking to each other. And I'm just like, and then I say, whoa, this is cool. What's up? Hey, this is cool. Oh, look at doggies. This is cool. Yeah, beautiful dog. Let's go. So I mean, like, it waits and waits, and it says something, and then it start being nice. Oh, good morning. Or it won't even say good morning. It'll just be like, it'll say something just like something. It'll be nice with a nice tone, and then I'll ignore it, and then it'll just, you better pray. You better. And it's just like, it'll say something like that. And then I'm just like, oh man. And that's when my mind and everything just kind of just like, I just drop. I'm just like, oh, I'll be using the restroom or just going out. Because in the morning time, I'm just happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm awake. And I see yUMa and I say, oh, cool. Let's go downstairs and use the restroom and stuff like that, right? And then when I hear their voice, they're not even real voice, but like if I just experience their voice, one time, if I hear one of it and it's not hearing it, it's actually, yUMa, don't be mean, yUMa. yUMa, come here. That's cool. He's got a cool bike. That's so cool. Let's see. I should have turned it that way. Don't be mean, yUMa. Okay, Mom's trying to get, I gotta let you guys go for a little while. Well, actually, yeah, I can. I gotta let you guys go for a second. Well, let me see if I could actually check my, let me see. Okay, there it is, yeah. I think I can. Yeah, I have to switch over. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm live stream. If you want to see me. Oh yeah, that kept it. Okay, cool. I sent a message to Mom just now while I was still on live stream. So that's pretty cool. Now I know that I can make messages, and I told her that I'm on live stream, so I'm like, like she knows that I'm not ignoring her or anything. Those guys heard me. They're like, "What's up, chat?" So yeah, so these voices, I told them that, right? They had no reaction. They didn't speak, or they didn't have anything to say about what I was proving to them that they were wrong, and that they shouldn't have. They should. I mean, if they were conscious and real and stuff like that, then they had to understand that they were proven wrong, and that they had their opportunity to make contacts or prove to me that they're God, but they didn't. And their voices should have ended at that point. It should have just ended, because they don't have any more power or anything to. They don't have any reason that they use to be speaking or talking or lying to me about about the whole thing. I wish I could drop it. I'm gonna try to drop it. I just want them to end. That's why I keep bringing it up. It's because I want the comments, I want the lies, and I want the stupidity behind all of it to end. I want it to stop talking to me and stop bothering me and stop actively trying to sabotage everything that I'm doing. That's what I want. I want it to stop sabotaging me from showing up for other people. I want it to stop commenting and like experiencing my life with me and saying things about me. I want it to stop trying to blame it on Christianity and Jesus and these insane reasons why they're there. I want it to stop watching me and saying, oh, well, you just lied like 5 minutes ago. That's a lie. I'll be like, I'll tell, if I'm late, like 20 minutes or something like that, and I walk through the door and I say, oh, I'm so sorry, I was caught in traffic, right? Just to get past it. They'll be all like in my head saying, oh, you're a liar. you're a liar, and they just come after me for that fucking lie. And it's just like, what? Who the fuck are you? Then on top of that, I'll be like, just whatever I'm doing, and then I'll just be like, what will I be doing? They'll just judge me straight up. Oh, you're a stealer or something. They'll just accuse me of stuff right out. You're scared. I'm not scared. And I have to argue with him. It's like a narcissist. But who the fuck is the narcissist? Supernatural beings and things like that cannot be narcissists, because narcissism is a human condition. It's not a condition that God would have, or it's not a condition that Satan would have, or Jesus would have, because they're not human, and they don't have, and they're like angels or something like that, and they don't have the same anything. So it's just like, it doesn't make fucking sense. And it's just like, why? Why do I say that they're narcissism? Because of the cycle that they put me through. That is narcissism. I have symptoms of abuse sometimes whenever I'm not scared, but like maybe get nervous and scared, and I'm afraid to, like whenever, like Paul's at work, right? And he's so cool. Like he'll like one time I gave him like a Christmas card or something, and it was $5 for his thing, which is cool. I like that, because Paul's so gracious and he's nice. Anyways, when I gave it to him, he was like, oh, thank you, and he took it graciously, and then he reached out for a hug. And of course, I'm down for a hug. I'm down for a hug from anybody. It's just like, it's great. And so when I gave him a hug, I squeeze hard. That's what I do. I like, right? But I felt so like, cause I just see him like once in a while. I mean, like, I see him whenever I get a car, or whenever I have to pick up from there. And it's mostly like a professional kind of thing. And I know I do, like, I drop him off some food, and sometimes they do that. Like, maybe I don't know, because one time I saw him, like, I was like, he came in really early in the morning, and he was just like, he looks hungry, because he didn't have no coffee, he didn't have no food, and he was opening the office, and he was just like, he just looked like he was like really having some trouble there. And I am an early person. I show up early, and if I have some extra money, I'll stop off at Burger King, and that's usually where I go. I mean, that's just Burger King. It's just my spot, and I'll do that, right? And sometimes, I mean, $5 isn't that much, so I could get him 2 of them, and one of them he could eat them both, or give one to Monday, or whoever he's working with, and that's cool, you know. I don't mind doing that, and I like doing that, because you know, I mean, like, at least there's some food available at the office if somebody doesn't have something or something, so they could just accept it. So when I give it to Paul, he accepts it, and then he says, you don't have to do this. I said, I know, I don't have to do this. And I made those videos so where I was like in line for Glide and stuff, and he was so like he was so considerate, and he was so like he really wanted to let me know. He was like, I saw your video, I watched your video, and I saw you at Line, and I just wanted to let you know that if you ever need anything, you have friends here. We're your friends. So if you're ever hungry and you don't have anything, you can come over to the office and ask us, okay? And I said, oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. And I believe it. I believe that if I ever need to, I can ask Paul for something and go over there. I know that, and I'm a big boy. I can do it. I'm a big boy. I could, I'll get through it. You know, and no need to, I know, how would it go? I just don't, I mean, like, I like how our relationship is right now, where it's just like so cool, and we're just like bros, and like, you know, just I would like to hang out with him and stuff like that, and just see how he's doing and stuff, like hang out with him casually and stuff, or whatever. But I don't know how I could do with it. I mean, like, I don't know how I would be able to just like hang out with him, because I don't have a lot to talk about, as you can tell. I just talk about stupid stuff with my fucking my mental disease or whatever it is. So I mean, like, it would be great, and I'd probably find something to talk about because I'm a YouTuber. But I mean, like, I'm letting my imagination go. So he said that, and then one morning I came in with some food, Because usually I used to be Uber Eats. I still do Uber Eats. I did 2 of them today. Anyways, I folded up real nice and I put it there for him. And he accepts it always. And one morning after he watched the video where I was in live line, he was all like, "Dude, if you need food and stuff, you don't have to buy me food, and I'm the one that should buy you food." And I was like, I didn't know what to say, because when somebody says something really meaningful and nice to me, I don't know what to say. If I don't want to say like stuff and start crying and being like, "Oh, I love you so much," because that's probably what I'll end up doing. But I keep my mouth. Like the one time when the hug stuff, when he was gonna give me a hug, and he gave me a hug. It was nice. And I was just mumbling. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for giving him a hug, and I apologize for making it awkward. I apologize for just I'm sorry, you know." And he goes, "No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay." He caught on to it right away. He was just like, "It's okay. It's okay," and he said, "It's okay," and I said, "All right." I guess it's that weird of me to be like that. I'm like that a lot of times when I really care about, or when somebody is around me that I really, really care about and I love so much. Paul is awesome. I really, really appreciate him. I know he comes up a lot in my mind, but it's because he was instantly he was instantly kind to me and instantly not nice to me when I first met him. And he's never been, and he's always been like a mentor, sort of I know I'm older than him, but I don't know. Well, anyways, I know that I have a child sister, and now I feel even more insecure. Well, because I do act like a kid. I'm 44 years old, but I find joy in a lot of the things that I find joy in. It's not really childish. It's just the way I am. I still like cartoons, but I don't watch them I just don't watch them. I think that if I was a father or a dad, I think that I could do really well. And Paul is just he's really cool. I just thought he was cool. And all of them, I don't know, I like everybody. I really do. I know I get mad and I say things, but there's no hate that I have on anybody or anything. I can't even think of anybody that I could hate. And I'm kind of thinking about Jess, because she's in the hospital right now. And I'm just wondering if she's if it's a serious condition, or if it's just maybe 3-day, if it's a 3-day mental thing. Oh, cool. Did you see that? What has he got? A gun? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's super cool. That is so cool. He blew into it. yUMa. That was cool. I really liked that. That was cool. Go this way. You see how I act? I'm so embarrassed now. Because that's just me, you know? That's just me. I'm happy to be talking to you. And I'm happy that I'm with my dog. And I'm happy that I'm out here with everybody. I'm always inside the room. I don't have friends. I'm not really good at that, being around other people. It's probably from the trauma from being homeless, you know? It feels like I'm always watching from the outside. And I feel like I'm always not, because I'm poor, that these guys all have really nice clothes and stuff. And I guess I just feel like I'm not like anybody else. And the voices are wrong. They're all like, "You hate." I don't hate them. I just said that I hate. I just said that I can't hate. I don't hate. I'm insecure. That's what it is. I'm insecure, but I don't. That's the other thing, is that I know I'm not insecure. I know that I have skills. I know that I value stuff. I know that I can do things. I know that a good knowledge base. I know that I'm capable of like trying my hardest at things. I know that I can do things. I have skills and smartness and stuff. And it's just that this difficulty that I'm having, it's I can't explain it. I don't know what it is, and I'm not trying to pray to something that I don't believe in, and I'm not trying to force, be forced. And like, okay, so another thing is that if it is Christianity, if is just playing the scenario out, and it's not saying that that's what it is. I'm not editing to it. If it is, and Jesus is doing all of this to me, then Jesus is breaking the law by invading my privacy. Also, he's having these voices really fuck up my mind and really fuck up with my life, and just like driving me crazy with all this crap. And it's just illogical. And at the same time, the test today should have proved it. Should have proved that Jesus was Jesus, you know what I mean? And I've never questioned it. I've never said, oh, well, am I a Christian? Or, oh, Jesus loved me, all this. I mean, like, I went through all that process. I did. And I mean, like, I've never questioned it. I don't care about it. I don't have no problems with it. And I mean, like, if it was him, then he would know that he's in the wrong for everything that he's doing to me. And if he works through people, then how come he's not sending people to come talk to me to save me from whatever hell that's going to happen? Or whatever, you know? Or to let me sleep. Why can't I just go to sleep? Oh, whatever, you know? But these voices are not based off of that, and they don't have anything to do with Jesus or God or anything. Oh, look at that little thing right now. I hate talking about this. I don't want to fucking talk about it anymore. But I don't have a therapist or anything right now. And it's just so much of a fucking hassle to have to go through to get a therapist and all this other crap. And I really don't believe that I need a therapist or or some mental help or anything. Because the cognitive therapy and stuff like that, all that stuff is like, I know it so well because I've been through therapy so many times, and it's just like, what is it going to do for me? I don't have time for that. What I should be doing is going to work. I should be going to work is what I need to be doing. I shouldn't be lazy and just like staying at home and fucking like, or like fighting with stupid things that don't even exist. And I shouldn't be having to be like bothered by this crap. I should be out there getting a job, making friends, making videos. Every time I work on a video, or every time I go like live stream, or that's the real reason I think, is that for 2 or 3 days they kept me just under their I want to just say like their fucking crap, these stupid voices. Although I say that they are auditory hallucinations, which means that they cannot be able to comprehend anything that's going on, they're not self-aware, then they cannot make decisions, they cannot leverage me with, not leverage me, they cannot hold me hostage with they're not aware, they're not real people. They shouldn't be able to keep bringing up the subject of, hey, pray. We're going to do this to you if you don't pray. We're going to give you nightmares tonight if you don't pray. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real people, so it shouldn't be able to... I'm thirsty again. I think we're going to go to water. Or we'll just go. They shouldn't be able to do anything. Hey, boy, you want to wait for a little bit? They should not be able to do anything that a human can do. Like think. They shouldn't be able to say pray and not do anything, and then force me to fucking pray. They should not be able to say fuck off. They shouldn't be able to say faggot, because I don't talk to myself that way. I don't tell myself fuck off. I don't say faggot to myself. I don't say, oh, well, you better change your sexuality, all this kind of shit. I don't say, oh, I don't make up grand stories about, oh, that's an angel, or I try to find somebody, oh, like, why did that guy fall? Oh, well, God put it there. I don't do that. I don't say, oh wow, there's a whole bunch of people in here. Oh, God wants me to meet all of them and he sent them here. You know, I don't, these voices do that. They lie to me and say, oh well, these girls are out here. God wants you to talk to one of them. And you remember that video where I went to go see Louder and ask her out and stuff, which I did a shitty job at. I mean, like, I should have been nicer and I should have put it on live stream. But I mean, like, I went to go ask her out, right? Because I've thought about it plenty of times. Just like, I mean, because I mean, like, I feel like I missed the opportunity back when I first hung out with her and her sister, and I feel like I could have. My brother Elijah, he, like, him and Paula, like, they met, and that's her sister, and they were like, he did a great job. Like, somehow those two got together. I don't even know how he did it or how long he went or anything about it. Right? My brother was real good, and he even had a girlfriend afterwards, which was like really just awesome. I mean, like, how the hell do you do that? But then at the same time, that's because he's straight and that he wanted to be in a relationship with whoever he wanted to, and he's able to achieve it because it's just what he wants, and he can say it, he expressed it, and the other person was the same way, right? But with me, I'd have to be differently. I'm not bi, so I mean, I'm not, so I can't really, I can't say like, oh well, I see a girl and I'm like, hey, I saw you from across the room and I think you're so hot, and because you need to have that desire to, like, kiss somebody or hold their hand or, like, want to, like, tell them nice things or maybe impress them or make a joke around them or have some kind of, like, you gotta have that. I remember when I was younger and I was trying to go against my sexuality, and I was trying. There was this girl that her name was Krista, and I used to surprise her and stuff, and I was so stupid and childish, and like and I tried to kiss her one time, and I was just like, I made such a fool of myself, and then she was like, she should have been, she was nice about it and everything. She just kind of laughed at me. She was like, you're so childish. Anyways, I did that, and that didn't work. She was like much more mature than I was. And I didn't really have a desire. I didn't understand that what I really am, I guess. And I didn't really understand it then. But I was going through the motions for, like, what everybody else was doing, sort of. And I was giving myself the chance to do that. And I just didn't have the desire to do it. I ignored the desires for other people, you know, like, because I had other people. I made friends that way too, but I mean, like, because I didn't realize that I was gay. I didn't really know. And because I know that I'm gay now. It's just like, and I didn't really know why I like to talk to certain guys. And sometimes guys would talk to me. Like, they would just, like, talk to me, and then I'd be, like, so annoyed because they're just, like, I don't know why they wanted to wrestle or do anything. And I would just be like, that's how I met Chris. And Chris was cool. He wouldn't leave me alone. He just kept following me around, annoying me. And that was like, we were in lunch, where I was going in for lunch, and somehow he ended up behind me. And I noticed that he was, like, rambunctious, or like he had a lot of energy, you know what I mean? And it was just like, and the guys that he was with, they were like, they were like annoyed, and they were like, we gotta go. They just, like, left him behind, and then he just kind of stayed behind, and he was just like, he was behind me, and then he started annoying me, and we were like, stay there. They left, so he wasn't annoying them anymore. But then he started, like, annoying me. He started talking to me like he knew me, and he started talking to me like, oh hey, how you doing? Yeah, whatever, you know. And he started bothering me, and I was annoyed a little bit because he was annoying me, and I just didn't know what to do. I never had anybody, like, really be like, hey, you want to wrestle or stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, yeah. So then I got through lunchtime. He came and sat by me. He followed me everywhere after that. I mean, like, I was like, oh, how did I mean, like, what do I do? I don't know why he wants to be around me. I don't know what he wants to, like, why he's like bothering me. I was like, I'm so, like, I was thinking, like, I'm boring. I'm like, I don't have any reason why anybody would want to talk to me, like, or hang out with me. And then he wanted to wrestle. He would try to wrestle with me, and he'll just like start talking, and then I'll just sit there just minding my own business. And then he's just like, and I had drum practice. I had other things that I was doing, and he was there. And then I said, I gotta go home. And I started talking to him. I did start talking to him, and I started getting curious. I was just like, oh, he's pretty cool. Like he's all right. Whatever. He wasn't cool at that point. He wasn't cool, and because he had so much energy, he was just like everywhere, all of, and I didn't know what to do. And as I was leaving, I said, I'm leaving and stuff, and then he was like, come on. And he's like really like touchy-feely, just like all over, right? And I didn't have any clue of how to approach that, and I'm more of like a person that doesn't really touch people or anything like that. It's just like, it's so awkward for me, right? And I didn't think of it as sexual. I didn't think of it as attraction. I didn't think that he was trying to hit on me or anything. I didn't think that he was trying to fucking do anything, which he was not. He just had a lot of energy. He was not trying to get with me. He was not trying to do anything. He was just like, he just had a lot of energy. And we both didn't have any idea about that. And maybe he did. I don't know. But I don't think he was. He's just like doing what he was doing. That's pretty cool. That guy's cool. What is he doing with that blanket? And okay, so then I felt bad because I was kind of mean to him about some of the things. I don't even remember what we really talked about or how I got to know him. But he wouldn't leave me alone. So I had to walk away, but he would stand outside my dorm. He would stand outside my dorm and he would wait, and when I would start walking out the door, there he was. And he was just like, talk. So at that one night, the first night that I met him, and we were wrestling because I ended up wrestling with him, and it was pretty fun. It was actually cool. And I told him, I gotta go now and stuff. And he was like, no, you can hang out for a little more. And he was like, oh, just like that, right? And I took his shoe and then I threw it on top of the roof, like a dog. Like, here, go get it. Like a frisbee or something. Here, go get it. And then I was gonna go run away. You know, that's what I did. So I threw my his shoe on top of the roof of my dorm, and I ran inside the building, and then I just like left it there, right? I just left it like probably like 5 minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes or something like that. And I got curious to see if maybe I threw the shoe too far or something. And I looked outside my window, and there he was. He was by my window, trying to climb up to go get his shoe. And he was smiling the whole time. He wasn't even mad or anything about what I did. So then I was all like, oh man, now I feel bad that I threw his shoe up there, and he's trying to get it, and he doesn't even mean like any harm or anything. And so then I went back outside, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry that I threw your shoe up there. Is there anything I could do to try to get it? And he was like, well, can you get my shoe? And I'm like, well, I think if you boost me, I could go, like, I think I could get it and stuff. And he was like, no, well, if you boost me, I think I can go get it. And then I said, okay. So then I helped him get his shoe back. And then I said, I'm sorry. And he goes, oh, it's all right. It's all right. And he said, you gotta go. And I said, I know. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I do. I said, I'm going to bed now. And he goes, I think I'm gonna go too. Then he left. And then next day, he's there again. He was there. Chris was awesome. And he's just awesome. He's just like, I don't know what to say about Chris. But that's how he came into my life. And there was a lot that that happened afterwards, it wasn't a openly like gay thing or anything. It was just like more like we were really good friends, you know. We didn't ever really have sex or anything like that. But he would come to visit me in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he would come to my apartment and he'd spend the weekend, and we'll just like, I took him to movies, and then I got my tongue pierced. This is when I was in the American Red Cross. I got my tongue pierced, and then he was all like, oh, that's cool. He was like checking it out, right? And then somehow he ended up getting his tongue pierced. And then I can remember him not wanting to, and then me talking him into doing it. So then he did it. Why he did it for me, I have no idea. Anyways, he did it. So he had it, and his tongue was like, you know how it gets swollen, and you have to put ice on it and stuff like that. Well, for him, he was kind of like somebody that's like kind of like a baby, you know, like he's kind of like, oh, you want it? He's like, oh, this hurts and stuff, like you can imagine that he's like sick, and he wants extra special care, whatever else, you know. So then I was like, what can I do? I was just like, is there anything I could do? And then I said, you know what about ice cream? Maybe if I get a bunch of ice cream and you start eating ice cream, because he wanted to eat. And so I got him ice cream, and that's what he's eating. And I spoiled him when I was up there, because I used to have like so much, I mean, like I had money from the American Red Cross, and there wasn't anything that I could do about like what we didn't have I just had an apartment, and it was just me. Well, I had a roommate who was from the same place, and she was cool. And you know, like I took him to movies, I took him like whatever I could do. Like I didn't know what else there was to do. I was just taking him to movies, take him like hang out at the apartment, we'll cook stuff, or get drunk, we'll drive somewhere or do something. You know, he was there, and he stuck with me for a while, like as a friend or whatever. And he even brought his friends to my apartment, and they all hung out, and I had video games. He used to come out and play Xbox, and he was so good at it. And yeah, that's what I did too. I had my own Xbox, and he used to come up and just hang out and watch movies or play Xbox all the time. I swear, my dog, I think he just likes to do that. I'm not sure. So that was neat, and that's how I didn't even know that I was gay at that point. He's done. But now, I don't know if I'm gay. I don't date anybody. I don't do anything anymore. Or I don't even do anything at all. I don't, what can I say? I don't do anything. I'm too focused on, well, I'm not focused. I'm depressed a lot of times. And depression sucks because I am poor. I don't have a job, and if I want to get a job, or if I want to do something, and even if I did get a job, these voices always would find some way. I don't know how or what it is, but I mean, I got the job at Target, and they actively destroyed that for me. And anything else, if I want to be friends with somebody, it's like almost like they just seem to just find a way to fuck that up. And I'll forget something that like would happen like throughout the week, and it later on that week or something bad or will happen, or it'll just not work out, or I won't make it. Especially if I say, okay, I'll be there. I'll see you at the park on Saturday this week. If I say it, and I say it to a person out loud, and even though I'm aware of these stupid voices, and even though they're not talking to me or saying anything, those are cool. Even though I say that and stuff, on the day of being there and stuff will start to have voices, or and on top of that, they won't stop talking. They won't stop bothering me. They won't, and then a sequence of events will start to happen where like I won't be able to find something, or I won't be able to. It's almost like they kind of silently went through, like paid attention to everything that I was doing, and like they silently went through all of it, and they made me over here. Or I'll say, like, I'll think in my head, oh, I'll take this phone, I'll take this charger to over there, so that way I can be ready to have it, right? I'll have this for my phone, so that way when I jump in the car, I will be able to charge my phone and keep it charged. Or I'll bring my selfie stick just in case. Or I'll bring this, I'll prepare it this month. I'll make sure that my phone's charged. I'll make sure that I have everything that I need to, have a vlog or whatever. I want to show up and be like, I want to show up with this jacket, so I could be just like everybody else. Or I'll be cool. Or like even Halloween, I'll be like, oh, I want to dress up for Halloween. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to save this much money so I can get this costume from over here, right? Specifically. And then I'll tell the clerk, like, I really like this costume. I'll have $5 next Thursday or something, and I'll be here that day. Come rain or shine, I will be here with $5. I'll say that, and I'll know at that point that I can make it. I know that there's nothing on the schedule. There's nothing real in this real life that will prevent me from going to meet that person at on Thursday with my $5 to get that costume. And on the day of, or even before, there's no way, and I'll even probably put the $5 away somehow. Somehow, some way, it will not happen. I won't be able to make it. I'll have to apologize to this person that I'm fucking like, oh, I know I said that I was gonna be here for on Thursday, and I'm gonna do this, whatever, and then I'll be somebody right there in the middle of the sidewalk. He's just laying there in the middle of the sidewalk, and I'll say I'll make it on Thursday, or I'll be there on Friday or Thursday with $5, and somehow it'll just like it won't work out. Either through the voices, like they just get really like loud. They start making it hard for me to think. I'll forget something, or something will happen. Not even just in my head, but everything around me will make it like, it'll make it so that I'm unreliable every time. This weekend, Anthony's coming. Anthony's coming on Sunday. I can't wait to see him, and it'll be fun. And I can't wait. It's gonna be great. He's not coming to see me. He's coming to just to come to see, but he just asked me like, hey, I'm gonna be in the city at this time, and you want to hang out? And I was like, hell yeah. And he said, I want to see yUMa too, so we'll hang out on Sunday. The last time Anthony came, he came to see the same reason, and I told him that I would meet him at the bus stop, right? I did. I said that's what I said. And I had every plan to do it. I was going to go do it. And then voices. Just like, okay, so yeah, the voices, they're just voices, right? Just ignore them. Get past them. And it, like, whatever, And it's so, like, it is easy for me to just walk out the door and go do stuff. But it's not just that. It will, I'll be prepared and everything. It's almost as if if I start doing something or going after it, somehow, some way, they become so overwhelming, or everything that I prepared for that day and stuff will just start to fall apart. And it'll fall apart in a way that will make me look like I don't have anything. Like I have to go begging. I have to go whatever, or let somebody down. Or I'll say, well, I'll bring the cake to the party, and then on the day of, the cake, like somehow it never shows up, or I forgot to order it, or something like that. You know, it's just like, and I had every notion. Or the day before, the voices were so bad that I argued with them, or I couldn't handle it, and they pissed me off so much, and I just went back, and it didn't work out, and I wouldn't be able to get the cake. So I mean, like, that kind of stuff would just really fucking, so that kind of stuff. So this weekend, Anthony's coming. I'm not afraid to say that I'm not afraid that they're going to mess it up, because they're actively aware. They know that I'm going to hang out with Anthony, and they know that I said I was going to hang out. So they know. And they also know that what I'm doing right now. They're that I'm on live stream. I'm telling you guys what the weekend plans are, and that of what I was saying. Like, I'm not accusing them, actually. I'm just saying, like, they just start working against me at that. And so, I mean, like, I'm just sort of just letting you guys know that this is what's happening. Although they are in my mind, or not, I don't even know if they're in my mind. These weird things. So I'm just like putting it out on the table, and I'm saying that if I don't make it, if I don't show up, and with everything that I said I was going to, if I don't, if I'm not prepared the way I wanted to, if I'm fucking all of a sudden drunk or something like that, or whatever, even if I was drunk, I would show up anyway, because Anthony doesn't judge me. He doesn't judge me. He doesn't criticize me like that. He'll just accept me. Him and his brother have always been like that. They've never just like, they always say, just show up. Don't worry about anything. We know you. They call me Junior. We know you, Junior. Don't worry about it. Just show up. We don't want you. We don't care if you're drunk. We don't care if you're stoned or whatever, you know. Or they know me for years and years. So then it's like we're like brothers, more or less, whatever, you know. And it's just like, you know, I mean, we know you, whatever. And so they just say, show up. So if I don't show up, then something seriously is happening with my fucking voices. Because it's not, like I said, it's not just the voices that start to happen to me. It's like a series of bad luck happens to me. Something unscheduled that I didn't even know that was going to happen to me might happen. And that's cool. That's really cool. Something will happen like that, and it'll just like, or I won't be able to sleep for like 2 days. That's why I'm afraid to get a like that job, you know, that I was thinking about. That's why I'm afraid to do that, because these stupid dumbass voices, I mean, they might make me fucking lose the job right away, or like how they did with Target. At Target, I was going through the training process. And I was wondering, how come I'm just not making it? Like, because I know that buses, well, they're not that far. I mean, I could just go there. But for some reason, the time and the buses, and it was just not I can go over there right now, and I'll be there with no problems. No problems. But I was trying to schedule it. I was doing it. I was sleeping. I would wake up and stuff, and I would wake up later than I wanted to, or I mean, like stuff. I would wake up later, and I'll be on my way and stuff, and somehow I would just like, end up an hour late or 30 late. And you guys know that I'm always early to all my stuff. I mean, suddenly it would just go, like everything would just go wrong. And that's how that went. I was trying to, I had plenty of sleep. I'll drink some coffee. I'll be like sitting there studying. There's no reason for me to be nodding out. You know, there's no reason for me to be fucking so, like literally nodding out. Even when I was high on drugs, you know, like a long time ago. It's like, I didn't even nod out back then, you know what I mean? And, even when I was tired and sleepy, and I didn't nod out. But on the training day and stuff, I was doing computer work and everything. I would hear a little laugh in the background, and the same voice that keeps telling me pray, and all this crap that's going on with it. That same voice wasn't telling me anything, but it was laughing at me, and it was just like making me. It felt like it was making me nod out, like that. And I was just like, whoa, this is so unusual. You know what I mean? And then I realized that voice is like could be responsible for. I'm not really sure. So I was all like, that stupid voice, and it started making me mad. And I was like, because it wouldn't stop, and it does that. After that, it would do that on the bus. It would do that in times that I would like, I still don't nod out. That's like, how the fuck does that? How? It's impossible for me to just be like nodding out and that voice to know how to do it. It's just impossible. How the fuck does that happen? And why are they finding so much joy in it, right? And I just found it so fucking, it was wrong. It pissed me off so much because I would be sitting on the bus, just minding my own business on my way to maybe like work, or maybe, I'll be dressed up real nice and everything or something like that. And I'm like sitting there and all of a sudden I'm just going like that. We're going like that. And that stupid voice would be just like laughing. It's like, and then it won't work out like the physiology, right? If your brain to give you some melatonin, and melatonin is what makes you fall asleep, right? At nighttime. If you get some of that, then it's a process. It goes slow. Now, so there's nothing really that can make you nod out instantly like that. It's like, how the fuck is that happening? So I mean, like, there's melatonin, and that's how the brain does it for sleep and stuff. But if it's the brain, then why I can't understand how, because melatonin does do that. But instantly nodding out over and over, and then a voice just like laughing about it whenever it wants, and I can't get it to stop. And if I say stop doing that, don't do that, or something like that, and then it's all like and it'll just do it, and I cannot get it to stop. It's not spiritual. It's not fucking anything else. I mean, like, I cannot believe in spirits. I tested it today. And why the fuck would a spirit be doing that to me anyway? What the fuck? Why is there spirits bothering me anyway? I mean, like, there's no reason why any spirit would be bothering me if there was a spirit. And whatever the spirit is, then what the fuck is, what the hell is its problem with me? And why is it fucking doing all this shit and all? It just doesn't make sense. It's bullshit. So that's where my frustration goes. Everybody finds places to sleep. This is Valencia Street. And I think that obvious that I'm not really crazy or insane because I make videos, you know. I can comprehend I'm on live stream. I can comprehend that I need to talk about something. I comprehend that I have to make sentences that are clear, and I can try to make every sentence to be comprehensible. comprehend. You know, and like I should make everything to be like story like kind of thing, or I can share my life, you know, stories and stuff, and my problems and things. So I mean, like, and I'm still trying to take care of my dog. I'm trying to take it in the park. You know, I have critical thinking going on. I know that's a Zook cab. That's really neat. Why did it stop though? That I know that. So that it only does that kind of stuff to drop. Okay, cool. Wow, right over here. That's so cool. Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's so awesome. I just need to get close real quick. I already seen them and everything, but they're so you guys can see them. It's so neat. Is Zook, that job that I wanted to talk about, teaches these how to do it. And if you notice, this part is exactly the same as that part. That's how they have it. And those squeals, it's designed. All of this is designed from those buggies from back in the day. You know how with the horses in front? That is so cool. I really want to get that job. I stopped smoking weed, so oh, it's picking these guys up. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, is it? It's all on the feet. Oh, I thought it was picking them. I thought it was picking them up. I was like, okay, cool. See, I feel so awkward even talking about this and making a video. I feel insecure because my last video, I'm also insecure because this is my problem and it's not even a real problem. It's like, it's just like, it's like there's no fucking solution to it, and it makes me mad that this voice in the background is saying, oh, it's really commenting on everything that I'm saying. And I know that after I get this live stream done and I get back to the pad, I know that as soon as I turn it off and as soon as I start doing whatever I'm doing, it's gonna start talking and it's gonna start saying, you lied, you, and it's gonna take my silence, and it's gonna take my my solitude that I'm just by myself, just back to my doing my own thing, and just like whatever I want to probably, if I wanted to like sit in silence and like study something or reflect on my thoughts and just be in my, just let my brain be what it is, let it process what's going on. And if I wanted to just like lay there and be, oh, the day is done, you know, and just let it be, right? That fucking piece of shit voice is not going to let me. It's going to complain, it's going to cry around, it's going to say, oh, go here, go, leave. It's like, it's going to go home, and we're not going to let you go to sleep. It's just going to keep going, like it's doing right now. I already know. That's why whenever it gets active like that, I try to like make videos or I try to learn something. But I've discovered that it won't let me learn either. It won't let me learn or use my time productively. It won't let me like play video games or something, anything that's productive. And if I do something productive, like I used to get into medical stuff. I used to watch Ninja Nerds and just like really try to understand all the conditions of the body. That's how I learned the brain. I know the brain and I know how cells work, and I know how that works. It's so awesome. I love it. And I wanted to learn more about the amygdala, and I wanted to learn more about I wanted to learn about all the structures. I do know all the structures. I learned a lot. And then somehow these assholes kind of caught on to what I was doing. I was like, okay, well then they're gonna annoy me, they're gonna bother me. Well then I'm gonna change it into, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna teach myself all of this stuff, and I'm gonna pay attention to these videos, and I'm going to learn about the brain and why the brain is doing this. I'm gonna see if there's other stuff that I can watch, and I'm just gonna study. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. And then it caught on to what I was doing. It caught on to what I was doing, and it actively started to make me, like if I put on a video that I'm watching and stuff, I'm like, okay, cool. Today we're gonna learn about the hippocampus, or the, stuff like that, or how the other parts of the brain go. When it found out, it started to hey boss. It started to mess up my the time that I planned to learn about the brain and stuff like that, and that's when that ended. So after that, I just watched Brian Arnett, because he's my inspiration. Then I found Freddie. Oh, this is the time that I started watching Freddie. So I was like really into these the skateboarders and what they're. I think Freddie are people that whenever they start out small time and stuff, and they become like so much better at everything. So then I started to do that, and then it would start to get like, they start adapting to it, or not adapting to it, but they catch on to it, and they find ways to just like piss me off and stuff. You tired? You went so fast, right? Good boy. So cute. I love my dog. So when that started happening, so then I ran into. Oops, I'm sorry, Bubba. What do you mean, Kiki? So I ran into like Reddit videos and listened to them. And or I'll like journal. I have journals full of the same old crap. I'll try to focus on a subject that I want to talk about, like maybe or try to describe something that I've been going through or whatever in detail or something like that, and then it will always end up going back to the same subjects, voices, and it's just like, man, why I mean, like, it's so stupid. The same old crap over and over and over and over. Regardless of whether if I pray or not, it won't stop. It won't stop even if I pray. If I pray, it might lower it down, but they're still there talking shit, and they're still just there. But it won't go away. Because remember that time that I stayed sober for 30 days? And I made a video every day, and I made sure that I could get through it. I was going through hell for that shit. I did that, and I was sober the whole time. And I prayed every fucking day, 3 times, every time I fucking ate. It makes me mad that they use this as an excuse. I prayed to, no, it makes me mad. And I prayed, and I was respectful. I asked for forgiveness every day. I fucking prayed every time I ate. I made a video. I just did whatever I did, And the 29th day or the 30th day or something, all hell broke loose. And they just like let go. And they just started like, regardless of whether I prayed every single day of that month, it just came all out. They started just like fucking everything up in my mind and everywhere. It's just like somehow it just like started fucking with me up. They started fucking everything up. That's why I wasn't able to make a video every single day after that. And that's why I'm not consistent. I am consistent, and I have every intentions to be, and I am ready to do it. I'll wake up every single morning and be consistent. You've seen it before. I could do it. And it's not, I have to take the blame because it's my video, it's my channel, and it's my time. But I have to also say that it's not completely me that is making the decision to not do something, to make me not show up. It's not me that decides not to make a video, or to be so bummed out because these stupid voices fuck up everything, or make me so depressed because so many opportunities just go out the window, or they won't shut up about, like, or they'll be making stories up and saying, oh, well, this dead person wants to talk to you. This is your grandma, and she's talking to you. And they'll be making up fake Navajos. And she'll be like, oh, well, hi, grandson. And it's just like, what the fuck? I don't talk to dead people. I don't talk to fucking dead people. Or it'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm Lucifer. And you remember this? And they'll come up with stupid stories. It's ridiculous. Because that's how I've learned that there is no Jesus. That's how I've learned that there is no God. That's how I've learned that there isn't anybody answering prayers. And that's how I've learned that there's no protection. Whatever this is happening. I'm not going to admit that it's some God or Satan or Jesus or whatever, or some spirit or any illogical stupid shit. That's how I learned that even though I pray, even though I don't want to pray, I don't want to believe or anything like that, all that stuff. That's when I just decided I'm going to not do that. Even though I really did, like, do it on a consistent basis, and even though I did it in good faith and good like chance, like, hey, okay, I'll give this a chance again, and stuff like that. And I didn't do it begrudgingly. I did it. I just did it, right? And I stayed sober throughout the whole time. Even though I know that I can stay sober and I don't want alcohol, I don't want drugs, and I could pass that drug test, I don't want weed either. Even though I've even decided that a long time ago. Somehow, some way, I'll have some weird craving, or they'll piss me off and I'll start drinking, or something. All because I decide, they want me to pray. And then they'll say, pray, pray, and they won't quit bothering me. And then I'll be like, well, it doesn't work. You're gonna still bother me anyway, and you're gonna still talk to me. You're gonna still comment on stuff, and you're gonna still fuck up things. Or you're gonna fuck me up and get me mad or give me nightmares anyway. You're a liar, and you won't stop doing it. So, and you're demanding me to pray and trying to make me do this, and you just won't go away. The rules don't change from prayer. There's no Jesus that makes them go away or to stop. Somehow it just stays and stays. All they do is get less noise. And their demands and their fucking bullshit is like totally wrong. I've said this so many times, and they're all in my journals, and I never don't want to talk about them. So I'm really disappointed in myself for talking about them again. I mean, like, who wants to hang out with me? I mean, like, really, seriously, who wants to hang out with me and like talk about? Oh, you know who I've just discovered too is MGK. I mean, like, I've heard of him in the past and everything. Machine Gun Kelly. I've heard of him through Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson is cool. I like SNL, so like comedy, and so I mean, like, Pete Davidson, like, I guess they're like friends, and they have like, I think they have kid friends together. I'm not really sure. Anyways, I've heard of him and stuff. I just like kind of ignored him a little bit. I didn't really know him too much. I didn't really research on him and stuff. But I saw some of his interviews. I listened to a lot of his music. Dude is awesome. I love MGK. I really like his logic on things. I like his opinion on stuff. I mean, he himself, he has a song that says "Rap Devil," right? And that's supposed to be trying to say something to Eminem. Anyways, it was cool. And there's even another one that says, I'm not trying to admire the devil, by the way. I'm just saying, like, he can say that, and he's not affected by stupid voices trying to make him pray and stuff like that. I mean, like, I see gay couples all the time, and they're not affected by stupid voices that are trying to make them pray, or other things like that. People, I compare myself to people, not in a way of like, oh, this person's better than me or whatever. Like, I compare myself and say, there's no difference between that person and me. So why are God voices coming to God and Jesus and saying, or voices that are using that as a weapon? Why is it that they can go out and, like, I don't know, be gay or like do whatever they do? You know, I don't know what people do, but these demands and these this bullshit on me, or these sabotage on me, happens to me. I want to get to finish my monetization. I mean, that's the only thing that I have in my mind that I've been having, because that's the smallest thing that I could do right now. Because you know why? Because I can't, I mean, like, I can work, I can do things, but it's unpredictable to what these stupid voices. I can plan something and to the T, and I'll say, like, I planned it all out. This person will show up this day on this or whatever. I will have this ready. I will have this and stuff. I'll show up like early to make sure that I have I meet them on time in case this happens or whatever. I'll put this in my backpack for this reason, and I'll do this or whatever. And the one thing that I won't factor in, because it's not real, and it's just not something that you factor in real life, you know what I mean? And you never know how it'll work out, are the voices. And whatever way that they manipulated the fucking time, or whatever they've done between that time and stuff. I don't believe that they're capable of doing that, but in the past, I would have a whole plan just taken out. I mean, like, storyboarding, I could do storyboarding. I could do it and stuff, but if I make the plan, like, okay, I want to storyboard this kind of story and I want to do this. Even writing out a script, I'll start doing it, and somehow I'll end up writing about these stupid voices again. Probably because the voices are active, and they're actively hearing me and repeating what I'm writing down. They'll be repeating what I'm saying, and they'll be whispering, like saying, oh, well, yeah, okay. And it'll remind me of that. It'll just, like, make me mad. It'll make me, like, all of a sudden start talking about them and start messing up. So I'll start a story out, or a fictional story, and, like, a scenario at a grocery store between this and stuff like that. And it'll always end up back on their fucking, even if I say I never wanted to make a video about stupid voices, and I end up talking about it. That's how much trauma it is. And it starts here at this fucking room. I kind of had this prediction in the past, because I've been able to do that. It's so weird. Like, I've been able to, like, sort of predict, probably out of deduction, the patterns that happen. And that's how I started to learn, like, oh, these guys are, like, they're on a pattern. It's like, this is what they do. And I started to get used to it. I started to understand it. And I will try to catch them, like, before they do it, or I'll try to, like, get past them. I mean, like, normal people don't do this. They don't have this problem. Normal people can make a plan and follow it to the T. And they don't have this extra bullshit happening to them. They don't have extra bullshit they don't have to, like, be worried that when they make a plan that that the voices are gonna show up extra hard that day or something like that. They don't have to, because you think like, okay, well, they haven't been bothering me for a while. I think I could make a plan to go see a movie, you know, like something like that. The last movie that I saw that I loved so much was eDEYa 2, and I thought I was gonna miss it. I was so sure that I was gonna miss it because I was like, I really want to see this movie so bad. It's a Chinese movie. I was like, I saw it, and I really, really want to see it. I was just like, oh, I want to see it. But I tried not to get too excited, and I tried not to make plans or anything. And because I knew this fucker was, I just knew. So, I was just like, and it was almost out of theaters. But somehow I ended up at the theater, and I had a little bit extra money, probably because mom sent me some money or something. But something came through that I wasn't expecting, and it's probably mom, actually, because she really helps me sometimes, and I don't know sometimes when she's gonna send me money. Like my shoes would not be my shoes today if it wasn't for mom. So thank you, mom, so much. Thank you. My shoes had holes in it. You guys saw all of that. And I can afford my shoes. I was able to, I really can make some money. I'm a grown man. I'm 44 years old. I can do this stuff. But this voices crap is what actively tries to come after me. And they're not supposed to be real. They're not supposed to be able to do this shit. So eDEYa 2, I thought I was gonna miss it. I was giving up. I was just like, I'm not gonna see it. I already know that I'm not gonna make it. But mom sent me some money. I'm pretty sure it was mom or something. Somehow I had some extra money that day, and I was like, somehow I ended up at theater, and I was like, I really need to do this. I need to get my ass in that movie. I need to go see eDEYa 2. I didn't see the first one, but not. So and it was all in Chinese, and I love Chinese, and I love Mandarin. I would know Mandarin Chinese right now if it wasn't for this problem that I'm having. I would know Spanish right now if it wasn't for, because I love languages, and that's my favorite. One of my favorite things to do is learn languages. Sign language is like fucking cool, but since I've had this problem and stuff, I haven't been able to really commit to anything to anyone or to myself because of this problem. Remember when I had the nighttime routine where I was going to go to sleep every night, and I was going to take a shower in the morning time and then shower in the morning. At night time, I was going to test the water at nighttime. It was going to be warm at night, and then kind of chilly in the daytime or in the morning time, so it can wake me up. Remember when I was doing that? I did that too. And then I did it for 2 weeks, I think, and then I was doing it just consistently, and all of a sudden the shower it started somebody took it and ruined it, ruined the thing, which they never ever did that. Never ever did that happen. Never ever did that bathroom have any problems with the showers until I started taking a shower in there. So then I got through that one day when the shower was all turned up weird, and I didn't really connect it with this problem or anything. I kind of just felt like management did it because they were watching my videos and just messing it up, or somebody in the building was watching my videos and they were seeing me be happy about trying to be consistent. And I can't blame anybody for it. I can't say anything about it because it was just it just showed up, and it was specifically the shower that I always go to, and it was just I can't say that it was because of these voices. I can't say that because it's not. I really don't believe it. Spirits doing all of this shit for prayer? What the fuck? That's fucking stupid. Sorry, I had to apologize to myself because I fasted for 24 hours just recently, and it took a lot of energy, and it was just so weird. And then I started trying to introduce food slowly, I ate some yogurt. Thank you, Mom. Because Mom came in on time for that one. Because I hadn't eaten for 24 hours and I missed like I missed everything, right? And it's probably not a good idea for me to be eating at light either. But I mean like I missed light and but Mom came through with that. I mean like every plan that I've come up to with, like to get me through San Francisco, to make it successful for me to live here, to make me like I could go cheap with the beans and rice. I bought flour and everything. I learned how to make bread. I can make flour. I have a rolling pin. I have a rolling pin. I have flour right here, you know. I have spaghetti right there. I have rice. I could eat noodles. I have beans and stuff like that. There's like I could do. I know how to live. I know, and this room would be immaculate. My old videos, when I first moved here, as we're progressing and stuff, I like to be clean, and I'm not like that anymore. And I don't want to say it's because of Jesus, but it makes me mad because they use that as an excuse. And today, I proved that Jesus, I guess, doesn't care or whatever, but I proved to these voices that they cannot say it's because of prayer or Jesus. Because who the fuck does that? A superstition is whenever you go outside the door, right? And you say, wait, this is, I mean, like, for example, you go out the door and you think, like, if I go out that door, I'm gonna have bad luck if I don't take a bite of a pear first. If I take a bite of a pear and I walk through that door, I'll be fine. And my day will go good. Yeah, that's ridiculously stupid. Because you just like, I mean, like, you don't know how the day's gonna go. You don't know. You could just walk out the door and just accept it the way it is, right? And you don't have to eat a prayer. What the fuck does this pear do? Prayer. Like, okay, so it's trying to trick me into saying prayer for, oh, I want to pray and shit like that. Of course, prayer is going to help. But I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Satan because of this crap. And prayer never really helps. And prayer doesn't get rid of them at all. So it's just like, I don't want to be continually trying to say that I commit to Christianity and Jesus when I'm being forced to pray to get rid of these assholes' voices. So, I mean, like, I don't want to commit to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't even believe that he's a he. I don't believe that he even listens or anything. And I don't have to. And it's not my problem with him or anything like that. I just don't want to be Christian. I'm not Christian and I'm gay and all that shit. There's a lot of factors in it that I don't want. And he even says in the Bible, it says it's a voluntary process. Everything says it's a voluntary process. There's no reason why I should be forced to do anything like that. But something in my mind is so fucking bent on it that it's doing that shit. And there isn't anything that can do that. And why would anything do that? It's completely illogical. It's complete bullshit. And there's no way that it could even be like this. I can make bread, I can cook, I know this, and it doesn't take a lot of energy to really get through to make a meal. And I can watch videos and like do it and just be fine. But this voice, if it knows that I'm gonna do something, it'll make me like really, really sleepy and tired or something like that. It'll start making me really sleepy and just like, I'll be like, oh, why? I don't want to do something. And then the depression will set in. And I'll be like sad. And I'll just be like, and then the voice will say, oh, are you sad? It's just like a bully. And then I'll just be like, I have a gym membership. And I had plans to go over there. I had a P.O. box because I knew I was going to be a YouTuber, right? I knew I was gonna be on YouTube. I set up a PO box just in case somebody might want to start sending stuff. It's just a YouTube thing, and I also like had a gym membership. I was like, I better start working out so that way I could be healthy, so I can make videos and have a long time career with YouTube, and I could come up with ideas. You know, like I could write these ideas down. I'll journal on them, and I even got journals where I like this is my regular journal and this is my YouTube journal, and this one I could do storyboards in them, and all of this I had it like I had this imagined like this wonderful plan. And I had the PO box. I was paying for it, and there wasn't anything coming into that one place and stuff. And all of a sudden, it just hit me with these stupid voices, making me depressed. Fucking knowing that I can cook, and they just won't make me. I didn't want to leave me alone, or I'll just all of a sudden become depressed, or something happens. So I just give up. I end up giving up because I'm tired of trying, and these fucking assholes just get in the way with their opinions and with their fucking lies. And there's no reason why they should be in my life. No reason. It's not from religion. It's not from mental health. And how would they know either? Like, how would the crazy part, like they say, oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. It's because you're crazy that you're going through this. How the fuck do the symptoms or auditory hallucinations, which is the mental health part, which is not my diagnosis, by the way. My diagnosis is not voices. My diagnosis is not schizophrenia. My diagnosis is not narcissism. Those are not my diagnoses. There's no reason why I should have voices in my head. And it shouldn't show up because I get stoned or because I get drunk. But they'll use that as an excuse too. Oh, it's the alcohol. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because you're sick. Oh, it's because you're gay. Shit like that. And then they'll say faggot, stuff like that. Perv. I mean, like just being a human. I mean, because I'm a guy. I mean, like everybody checks out everybody. Today, this one girl was like checking out this other guy, and I realized like I never seen. I haven't really noticed that girls check out guys too. And this girl was really like, she was really like eyeing this guy that was cleaning the thing. And I noticed it and I was like, oh, she's really checking him out. And then she caught my eye and she was like, she was like kind of like, oh, well, I just got busted checking out. And she kind of just like looked at me and passed it. I didn't make her feel embarrassed about it. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty cool because I didn't notice that before. Back in school, like high school or like junior high, when I used to hang out with girls and stuff, they did it pretty often too, but I never really took too much note of it. But today I saw someone do that. So that's what I'm talking about. If I see that, or if I'm just like scanning the area and looking around and there's people in between, or I see somebody like I think that is attractive or something, I'll just I'll just like, I won't say anything, but I'll just like look. And somewhere in my mind, I'll be like, wow, this eye candy, or something like that, and eye candy, and stuff like that, or something like that. And I mean, like people watch people all the time. And now, if I scan the area or something, the voice will be like, ooh, he's checking out that guy, or ooh, he's lusting, or he's doing that, or something like that. It'll always have some fucking stupid ass comment on everything. This is my life. This is my my private life, my private thoughts. If I write a journal out, it should be silent. If I like something like this soda, and I personally think it in my head, I like that soda in my head, it should be silent. That's what it should be. I don't have a mental or mind problem. I don't have a physiological problem in my body or in my life or in my brain I didn't do drugs so much that my brain is. You guys can tell that I can make sense. That I'm able to consistently stay for a good point in time. You know that I am more or less just like I'm just a person with some weird problems. So it's just like, and I know that I can make it in the city. I know that I can get a job. I know that I could do all that. But this problem with these voices is what is the biggest problem. It's like, why do I have to have it? Why do I have to underperform because of these voices? Why do I have to not show up because of these voices? Why do I have to not be able to perform at my level? I know that I can be consistent. I know that if I would just work really, really hard, I could commit all these hours to this, and like I could just study on this for a really long time, and I'll get good at it. And I realized also today that I have nunchucks, I have skateboarding, I have some things that like cooking, everything, all the stuff that this world has, the gym. I can do it. I have the determination. I can show up every day. I know I can make myself and force myself to wake up every day. And then until one day or one moment when the voices are like, oh, we've had enough of this. We've had enough of him being consistent. It's going to make him look good. Or he's shaving every day. He's brushing. He's looking really good. We better fuck this up. He's actually doing it. He's actually showing up every day. Oh, he's doing it really well. Let's go fuck up his day. Let's go fuck him up. He's done it all week. It's time to break his that's the other thing. We want to break you so badly that you are going to ask Jesus for help. Or we want to break you so badly that you're going to have life on earth as in hell. Who the fuck does that? It's not possible, and it's just something that is just not realistic. To ruin and destroy my life, to make me feel like I'm living in hell, for me to turn to Jesus, who I don't believe in. It's fucking ridiculous. It's unbelievable, unrealistic, and ever since, I've dropped that idea a long time ago, because I was like, okay, so I heard them say that one time, but I don't believe it. It's not gonna happen, and I stopped attributing things to them making that happen and stuff. They are not doing anything because they don't exist. They don't plan these things out. But they've proven to me that there could be a possibility, most likely, that this is an active kind of thing that is somehow able to sabotage things and take note of my progress on things and then just destroy it. And then hold me hostage at the point and say, well, if you don't pray, then we don't care. We're just going to keep fucking you up and over. And I will feel so depressed. I haven't cried in a long time, because as soon as I start to have my moment to cry about what's going on so I can process the emotions, that voice just comes right in. So I have a lot of sadness right now. And I'm really sad, and I want to let it out. But that voice is going to start talking and making fun of me and stuff. And if it were God or Jesus or whatever, somehow they would know, right, that I need to process it, or whatever. Even if it's not Jesus or whatever, I'm not looking for the source of it. I'm just saying, like, I still need to cry. I need to have time by myself without voices. I need to be alone. And there's no reason to punish me for whatever, because it feels like it's a punishment right now. It feels like they're punishing me and doing this on purpose because I won't pray or I said this, when they are the ones that pick on me about that. because I won't even attribute it to religion at all until they keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up, keep bringing it up. And then I end up talking about it. And then I end up fucking saying, this is what is happening. And then I'll say, it can't be this because this is what it says in the Bible. It can't be this because Jesus, it contradicts everything that Christianity is. Or it can't be this because it starts with belief. Or, you know, it always goes back to Jesus and Christianity when these voices have no basis or any proof of having that. And it's not religion, but it always goes back to that because they bring it up, which is psychological warfare. That's where it goes back to. But then where the fuck is the psychological warfare coming from? It gets even more crazy. Back in the 30s and the 1930s and the 1950s, San Francisco and the government, they started a project about they wanted to work on machines and stuff, non-lethal weapons, so they can that's like the vortex machine where they can send like air from a distance and it knocks people over like that, right? Without hurting them, or listening to the mind, or mapping out the brain and trying to hear it, or sending messages through frequencies to a specific place. And there's this article or whatever that started talking about how San Francisco was like they started experimenting on people on the citizens, and that they were testing these things out, and that they monitored them and stuff like that. And that's not true no more, and they don't do that anymore. So I mean, like, and it didn't last long. But and the stuff that they were working on actually progressed, but they're it's not in operation anymore. So this is a government place. This is like the city and stuff, but it's been discontinued, like whatever they're doing, from the Department of Defense and stuff like that. And I, for a second or two, I thought like, whoa, these weird problems that I'm having were only when I was in government housing or this kind of place. It was only when I was in these places that I had so much trouble. There was a place that I had here in the city that I did not, it was not government. It was not city. It was coming out of my my check and everything, but I had the place to myself, and it wasn't run by the city or anything. And I was free. I was able to do whatever I want. I could write things out. I could I could do things, right? And I could think things out. I haven't lost any sanity or anything. I can still study. I still have my discipline and stuff. And I never had a problem with voices. There was no problem with voices. And that's when I was into drugs. And I was smoking and I was drinking and I was trying whatever I wanted to. And there was no voices. No voices at all for that whole time that I would live there. There was no voices when I was there. They didn't come from the drugs. It didn't come from any alcohol. And I drank like crazy when I was there. There was no alcohol. I mean, there was no voices. And then when I started coming to these places, even when I was like at the stable hotels where it's not this government kind of thing, when it's just like the stable housing or the stable hotels that, you know, that are not run by the city, there's no voices. There's no fucking voices. But when I got here, it started to get more intense, and now it's like at the point of where it's like really hardcore, just like pissing me off. And everything that I'm trying to do in life, because I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to do YouTube. I'm trying to get, you know, my personal projects. If I had a job, if I could, every time I want to get a job, every time I want to go fill out an application or do something, these voices, they get into it and fuck it up. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And all of this, even though I'm telling you about it, it's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference. Nobody's gonna. It's not. I don't know why I told you. I just had to tell you because there's nobody else that I'm talking about. And I just want to tell you that that's what my frustration is. That's why I can't be. That's why it seems like if I'm not showing up, if I'm not making videos, or if I'm not making shorts, or if I'm like just gone silent for a while, it's because of the voices somehow finding somebody that fucked me over, and they got me stuck for mad and everything. How can that be God? How can that be anything? And sometimes I feel sorry for myself, or I feel sad, because I'm just like, I know that I'm just as good enough as other YouTubers. I know that I'm just as good enough as, because I haven't forgotten my skills from the streets. I haven't forgotten my skills from, like, drinking and learning how to. I can handle my drink pretty good, and I can make plans and all that shit. I know that I can do that. So, I mean, like, it shouldn't be a problem for me to get up, go take a shower, go out, easy. But somehow it just doesn't happen. I know that I can, because every paycheck I used to, like, buy a set of clothes. All this stuff, I'll just start doing really good. Like this too, this thing. I think those are fun. I mean, like, my friend Fran, she was like, you should just get one if you want to. And I bought like maybe like 4 or 5 of them with plans to use them, right? Why wouldn't I use them? Because I planned it, and because they know it. It sucks because these voices, I don't contribute to it. No, I'm not lying. They're all like, stop lying. I'm not lying. This is my personal battle. See, why is it even listening to me and saying, stop lying? I'm not lying. It's there throughout the whole time. So, I mean, like, it can't accuse me of lying. It can't say, you're lying, and then stuff. When it's there the whole time. It's there. It's there, every single thing. And it's not its channel, and it's not its life either. So why would it say something like that? I mean, and then now it says, you're drunk. Why do you even care if I lie or not? I'm not blaming them because they're not real or they can't, whatever. And I'm not mentally damaged to the point of me having to have stupid voices. I honestly believe that somehow it's like, it can't be programming. Who would program me? Spirits don't know how to program. And how are they playing music? So that stuff that I was telling you about, like, they can send messages through the air or whatever, and nobody could hear it, and they could direct it at somebody, and the person would hear it. But that would mean that somebody would be like following me around and like sending it like from a van, or maybe, I don't even know if it's from satellite. But I mean, like, it wouldn't be able to really follow me everywhere. If I go to the beach, they're lessened. It'll be less clarity in the voices or whatever else. But so I think they concentrate a lot of it here. But there's no they, and I just can't figure it out. I'm not trying to figure it out anymore because it's been 15 years. I'm just fucking tired of it. When I finally come up to like a proof that it's not what they're saying, and I say, well, I tested it today, and this is not that, and it's not that. It it will I'll say, well, I proved to you today that it's not God or Jesus. It has nothing to do with prayer. They have no respect for my fucking life. This is my life. And they say, oh, it's because you did crystal meth. And they'll say, that's why it's alive or something. It's because you drank alcohol. And that your alcohol is what is making these voices, and they're but why would alcohol be all if I drank it, and why would it be like that night talking about all the stuff that it's been talking about, all the whole, like it's just like stupid. And go back home, go to New Mexico, and it's just like they used to say, get out, get out, get out. They used to say that. And then they used to say, leave, leave, leave. They would just say that over and over and over. They would switch it. Get out, leave, go home. And they said that in sequence, like not sequence, but they said it for a good amount of time, was get out. They would say that like maybe like several years or something like that. And then go home. And then leave, all those three. Anyways, they did that. And then and there's no clarification on it. Like get out what? Like that's the slang word, like, get out. Like they're not using it like that. Like get out. Like get out. Like you mean leave the room or whatever, you know? They won't clarify it. They just want to say get out. Leave, leave, go home, go home. But I mean like what the fuck? So one time I started saying that to them. Get out, leave, go home. So I started saying that to it. Every time it talked to me or every time it said my name, I would say, get out, leave, go home. They had nothing to say. They seemed like they were just like, oh, that's weird. Like, whoa, I know those words. I don't know. That's what I would imagine what they were saying. I don't imagine them actually. Oh, it's exhausting. This is what I've been doing for like the days that I've been like, okay, so I only make videos, right? And I spend a lot of my time just making videos. That's it. All of my time is usually making videos or try to drive for Uber. And I want to try to improve on videos, but I end up not improving on it because I have to argue with these guys. So I'll end up, so all that time that I use making videos, and here I am arguing with these assholes, and they prevent me from making it, and I'm so mad, and I'm sitting there stubborn as hell, and I'm just pissed off because I don't want them with me. I don't want them talking to me. I don't want them bothering me, and every time I start, they start talking and start bothering me. Oh, Nelson, Nelson. And I'll just be like, trying to get on a subject, like a topic. Like, okay, well, I'm going to try to do this. Oh, you liar, you liar. They'll just like keep... And I can't shut them down. I try to ignore them, and I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to start this topic over. Oh, he's starting the topic over. And then they'll start reading what I'm reading. And then they'll start offering words. I'll be like, I am, and then she'll jump in and say, oh, I am drunk, or I am stoned, I am a perv, I am so just start adding, I mean, like, it'll start on purpose doing that shit. All day. Asshole, jerk, faggot, for no fucking reason. And I'll just be nice to somebody. They're like, look at him. And it's just like, for no fucking reason. And the reason that they give later on, oh, you didn't pray today. A superstition is, I told you that, right? Praying to Jesus is not a superstition. Praying in all of its sense is not a superstition. Praying is talking to God or talking to Jesus or whatever, whoever you believe in. It's just talking to him and just sharing your whatever you want to do with God, have that connection, whatever. But that's just it. That's if you're a Christian or whatever you're doing, whoever you are that believes in whatever, you know, because Muslims pray to Muslim God, and Islam people pray to Islam God. That's prayer. I think Buddhists, they bow down and they offer stuff. They say chantments, but I don't know if that's prayer. But it's the same thing. So I mean, like, why pray to Jesus so I could have a good day? It's not going to happen. I know that. Why can't I pray to Buddha? Why can't I Muslim God or Islam God or a God that I choose? You know? Why is it Jesus? Always it's Jesus. That's why I get mad and say, why is that name always? And that's the only reason that they use as a reason for why they do this to me. Oh, you gotta pray to Jesus. Well, Jesus said, and they just keep saying it over and over. That's also how I learned that there's no Jesus or God. Because otherwise, who would like, if Jesus were real and stuff, and he was just hearing his name just over and over and over and over, and he's like, Nelson's saying my name over and over and over. It sounds like he's mad. Sounds like he's mad about prayer. I wonder what's going on with this. And then, but nothing ever happens. As many times as I've said God, Jesus, Satan, I've said fuck God, fuck Jesus, or fuck, like Satan, fuck Satan. I'll say something like that, and that voice will get all offended and be like, and it's like, as if it represents God, Jesus, and Satan. And it'll argue with me and ruin my day just because of something like that. Because I have a right to choose what I want to believe. I have a right to say what happened when I discovered this. And I have a right to describe what's going on in my life. I have a right to speak about whatever I want on my live stream or on my videos. This is my life. I have every fucking right to say anything I want without any kind of retaliation or any kind of revenge. I have every right to be who I want to be without any fear of any kind of retaliation or any kind of to anything. Because I'm not talking to anybody anyway. And I'm talking to you guys, but I mean, like, it's not like you guys are like so mad that you're causing voices in my life. So there's no fucking reason why I should be going through this. The reason why I brought up the technology from the and stuff like that, and that I was thinking that it could be, I mean, because I'm just going through the options. I even went through extraterrestrials. Anyways, I was thinking maybe they do have maybe they're using it secretly in these buildings because we're homeless people, and nobody would miss us if we died. There was like 15 people that died in this building, and not one of them had a memorial of. They didn't have people come together and say, "Oh well, we're going to say this person died this time," and they're not all drug related. The few that died, there's like probably 3 of them that died that were drug related. The other ones, they're like, the one guy, they died from, and even before I got here, people were dying from this place because they didn't have food. They didn't have food, so Meals on Wheels had to bring us food. That's about the time when I showed up. So you could go downstairs, get some of that food, and just put it in the microwave and start eating it. And then they stopped doing that. But they discovered that people just were not eating, and they were dying because they were not eating, and they were too proud to ask for food or too poor to ask for food. So Meals on Wheels came through and started providing meals for us. And that was great. I loved it. I mean, because they were just so good. I loved Meals on Wheels. That was so awesome. But they stopped doing that. And since then, since they moved in, after they had all those people die from it, it was in the news and everything. And then I moved in. 15 other people died. And only a few of them were from drugs. Maybe the other ones were from, like, there's a few that were old age. And there was like a few that, there's just some mysterious ones. There's some mysterious ones that are just like, that guy was pretty healthy. that guy, I mean, like, Edward Ayala, the artist, doing that, he was happy, but there was some troubles, like with me. There was something going on, but it's hard to talk about, you know? And with me, I know that I should not have this problem, that this problem is not a problem that I should be having at all. But I could feel and I could see that it's causing me a lot of harm in my life. So I get a little bit of fear whenever like I think about mom, and I'm just like, mom, I might not make it out of this hotel. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this hotel, but I have every fucking reason to be able to. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not fucking crazy. There's no reason why I should be a healthy person right now. There's no reason why I should be able to make my own food. Why I should be getting a job and stuff. Why I should be able to have other things to talk about. Why I should be not bothered by these stupid dumbass voices, by this thing that calls itself a god, which I've proven it wrong. There's no reason why I should be having so much trouble in my life at all. There's no reason. I'm not a malicious, horrible person. I'm not like a drug addict, like hardcore drug addict. I'm not a fucking, like, it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Unless I'm being monitored, unless I'm being tracked, like in this hotel, because this is my room and I could feel them right now. I could feel the vibration that is being, and I haven't even done drugs, and they're getting offended by what I'm saying, and they're like saying, oh, he's being liar and stuff, and it's just like, and I know that this place is a place to live. And they're acting as if they're my authority and saying, well, you're lying. Nelson, stop lying. And like, what the fuck? I'm not even talking to them. I'm like, what the fuck? That means they're like they could hear it. And I'm not even directing any conversation to them. And I should be able to have anything I want to say and talk to anybody I want to about any subject without having any voices, wherever the fuck they are, to be hearing it, listening to it, and then saying, don't talk about this, don't do that. Because in America, we have the freedom of speech. We have every right to speak out and say, this is happening to me. This is happening to me and this is wrong. Or this is happening to me and it might be secret, I can't prove it to you, but this is happening to me. I feel like while I'm here, every time that I'm here, that I lose more time. I lose more of my goals. I lose more of my drive for anything. And this voice that sounds like, so my name is Hubert, and I just went, why are you lying to us? They're like cartoon voices. And the one voice that's in my head that's a girl, why is there a girl in my head? And why are they making demands out of my life or demands out of me? I'm not lying. And why are you worried if I'm lying anyway? That's not a real question. I'm just saying, like, why? I mean, I can do my own projects. I can do my own things without them being involved. Why are they talking? And why is there music in the background? They're playing like music. This is in my mind, but it's not in my mind. That's the thing. It's quiet in my mind. My mind is quiet. There's no music in here. There's no music in my brain. There's none. I'm gonna put these in right now, real quick. Put these in there. And you put it in put these. It cuts out all of the sound, right? And that's around me. No sound is coming through. So if it's the brain, I've done this before too. Then the music should be coming from my mind. It should be coming from, and the voices should be talking to me or saying whatever they want to say, right? It's quiet. It's silent. Only for a short time. It's quiet. I can't hear voices at all. I can't hear music that they're playing in the background. I can't. It's silent. I can hear just a little bit in the background stuff, but that's not from the environment or anything. Take this out. That's where they are. They're back to full on voices, talking and acting fucking stupid. So I kind of have this notion that it could be coming from somewhere here, because this is where the most problem is. And so I have this kind of idea. I have this idea that maybe it could be something that's happening here. And I even experimented with the idea of taking my sleeping bag and going back out into the streets and sleeping out there, because I didn't hear them when I was on the sidewalk. And I was happier then too, and I was free to talk about whatever I want and do whatever I want. So I was thinking, like, what if I just grab my sleeping bag and I go back out into the streets, and I take me and my dog, and we're just like back on the streets, and we could just go sit on the sidewalk, and that would just like, and I could live on the streets again. And it'll be hard, but at least I won't be, I won't have this problem with these voices. So I may or may not do that, because it's getting so rough on me right now in this hotel and stuff. It's getting rough on me to be even here and feel okay and well. And it's really wrong to say that I should pray, because I've tried that. I've done it so many times, and it doesn't go away. So I don't know what to say. So if I end up on the streets again, it's not because of drugs or alcohol. It's not because of some fucking weird reason. It's because of these voices that I have no idea where they come from. And guaranteed they will stop. They will stop or be way less when I am out in the environment. Man, I've been talking about this shit for 2 hours. I know that if I get out of the building, a building that's not government or something like that, that it will not be a problem. That I'll be just normal. And I am normal. And I bet you it'll just I bet you it'll stop. I don't know what it is about this building, but this is where it starts, and this is where it's the strongest. I've talked about this for a really long time, and you guys are probably tired of my voice. You're probably tired of me talking about this. So me and yUMa are gonna go to bed, and I'm tired of talking about it. And I just want to go get some snacks to eat or something. And I have water for my dog. yUMa. yUMa. yUMa, I'm sorry if I ignored you, Bubba. I'm so sorry if I ignored you. I forgot. We should have went to the store to get you a canned food. So yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, you guys know, like, I have officially explained a good portion of it. So it's out there in the world. It's out there in the universe. It's out in the universe. So it's out in there in the world. I mean, I've done my part. I've let it be out there. If there is something out there that it hears this video or hears me, and it recognizes my troubles and my problem, then, and it knows what to do or something, then I doubt it. Nothing's gonna happen. But I mean, like, if something does happen, like somebody's alerted by it and they know what to do about it, then I really hope that this helps or not. I don't know. I don't think it'll reach me in time. I think that I've fought this for so long, you know, and I've not fought it. I've just been taking damage from it, just because I can't fight it. I can't hurt it. And they always pick fights with me and say, "Oh well, you did this. Oh, we're gonna do this to you, and you started it." And it's just like I can't even hurt them. I can't hurt voices. How is it that I wanna? Oh, you wanna start fight? You wanna fight? And it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to fight you? You don't fight. I mean, you cause problems to me, but you don't take any damage. I can't hit you in the stomach or defend myself from you. So how do you consider that a fight or a fair fight? And it's just like it's bullshit. It's almost as if it's designed. At first, that voice that said it was God and stuff, it used to be like, "Oh, don't say that. Oh, please don't say that. You want to not be my friend." And stuff like that. It's just like it's stupid. And then now it's all like, "Oh, so you want to lie about me? You want to lie?" And it's saying stupid stuff. And it's just like now it's like, and then the other voice, the girl voice, is all like, "Oh yeah, he's lying. Oh yeah." She's been like at me all day. So I mean, it's just like now they have whatever the reason that they want, and they had it the whole time. All they had to do was fucking whatever. So I'm expecting that that I won't sleep tonight, or I'll be upset or angry, or that something will happen. But I won't expect that it'll resolve or it'll go away, or that God, a real one, or something like that. Because there's no real one. Or Jesus, or a real Jesus. Which one? I mean, like, not this voice, but someone that is not these crappy assholes. There's no God, there's no Jesus, no God like that. Anyway, or the universe, or somebody that really does love me or care about me in the universe. That's not it's a spiritual realm, or like somebody that is like not these corrupted, these voices. I honestly kind of think and want to say that it could be programming from this place. I mean, like, these guys are smart. The ones in this building and stuff, especially management. So I mean, like, they have remotes. They have like remotes where like they can monitor the surveillances. They can see the cameras. I mean, management can see it. Shaylon, the management, he has like a phone that he can watch from wherever he watches, and he can watch the building from there. So it's not like they don't have the capability of maybe like putting subliminals out. Like the lady over there, like at the end of the hallway, she's putting music out the window, and I've heard it from a distance, and it was subliminals, and it was like it was scripture. At nighttime, this other person's over here, and you hear that thing is like, rah, 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 and it's just like, it's just a rah, 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 rah. I made shorts about it, and then from that point, I just started making not making fun of it, but I know that they're doing that, but I changed the message on my shorts, and I say like oh, the subliminals are started again, and instead of scripture, I put like funny things like, this is what the subliminals say. You are awesome, or you are great, and so just like to make light fun of it, but not in a mean way. Just to try to make a good short. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a horrible person. I'm not a evil person. Like it. I mean, I never said evil so much since these voices. I don't really like think evil. I mean, it's just like, but these voices always say, "You're evil. You're mean. You're scared." And it's just like, that sounds like psychological warfare. And that sounds like it can be from sleeping with the windows open, It sounds like somebody could be playing something or anything through through one of these rooms out here, and just like it sounds like those things are being said to me in some way over and over and over again at some point. And the majority of my time is here because I got sleep. And when I get stuck in here and I'm not doing anything all day and I'm mad and pissed off, these voices have the music going on, and they have the same old bullshit that they're talking about. So I can't pinpoint it, but I'm pretty sure that it's somehow related to some kind of subliminal. Which is another thing. I've countered it with subliminals of my own. So I did Spider-Man for a while, and that was pretty awesome. I'm not scared of spiders anymore. That's pretty sure. So it gave me that strength. That was really cool. My subliminal. But here's the other thing: those voices actively know that I'm going to be listening to a subliminal, so they start talking when I start listening to it, and they start saying things when I start listening to the subliminal. They start talking and talking and talking and talking when I start my subliminal. Whatever this is, it's actively trying to fucking do bad things. And that's weird because I don't believe in anything like that. And I guess it's not a part of my belief, and they're not beliefs either. I've proven them wrong. Anyways, I guess that's it. I'm so tired of this shit. What else do I have to talk about? Nothing. Because there's really nothing else. I should have friends that I talk to, but this is what I talk about. I don't talk about this with people, I'm sorry. I don't. This is the first time I'm doing it really like hardcore. So that's my problem. Oh, you're not being truthful or honest. You're not forthcoming. Why? They want me to talk about other stuff that is like none of anybody's business. Like what I think about when, like what kind of, like my own personal stuff. You know, like my thoughts on something else. I can't tell you because it's not normal to be exposing myself or being forthcoming and honest or whatever. I'm being honest, but they want me to they want me to recount my drug days or say, oh, this is what I was doing last week. I did this, or I smoked weed, or they want me to say like bad stuff, like expose my thought about that guy that I was thinking. I was like, oh, that guy's really hot, you know, or something like that. They want me to say the stupid stuff like I don't know. They want me to talk about drugs. They want me to talk about like how they got me so mad that I relapsed. They want me to talk about that. They want me to say, oh yeah, I relapsed last, when was it? Like weeks ago. And that they pissed me off and they got me that mad and that I didn't enjoy having a good time with it because they were actively making it worse and worse by just talking and talking. I was getting high and stuff, but I mean, like, it wasn't like I was like out of it all crazy and stuff, but it was like they ruined it because they pissed me off and because they were present the whole time and because they're just like there talking about the same old shit. Pray. And then they set it up. It seemed like they set it up to where they would piss me off. And then as soon as I'm just like so mad, I'm just like, fuck this. And I get high. And I know how, whatever it is that I'm using, which is usually just speed or something. That'd be like on its own. I mean, I'm just saying like, I know how it feels and what it is. So they want me to talk about that. And the relapse is because of them. And then they want me to say, oh yeah, well, I did speed that one time or that time that I relapsed. And relapse is part of recovery, by the way. So it's just normal. It's gonna happen. But blaming on voices or having voices drive you to that point purposely to make you use again and then make you feel ashamed and then say, oh, well, this is what I did that time. But I mean, like, I don't bring that shit up because it doesn't happen too often. I'm pretty strong and about it. And usually I'm drunk more than I am anything else or stoned. But so far I haven't smoking weed in about a week, I think. So I'm pretty happy. And I just need 2 more weeks to pass the drug test. So I may or may not try to pursue job because I can pass the drug test in a few weeks. But the thing is that if I commit to that and I have this problem with these voices, it's going to be really difficult for me to so I'm kind of afraid that I'm not going to be able to make it. which is, if this is a common problem that a lot of people have as a homeless person, and there's all kinds of homeless people out there, and that maybe it's like happening to other people too, that's probably something that should be looked into. Like the reason why capable human beings that just like, you know, are able to like do work and stuff, lose hope, or because of something. Because this didn't surface to me until years later of living here. I have other friends who are like, just as confused as I am, that are just like saying, I've had 5 people in my life that died from voices, and they were confused, and they were distraught too by something that they just didn't know was happening at all. And luckily for me, I was able to stay sane. I'm still sane, and just like remember what was going on throughout everything. Writing those journals out, really trying to. I'm making videos and talking about that. This time is helping. I mean, like at least it's documented now, and that it's out there. You know, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, I never wanted to talk about them. I didn't want to bring this subject. I didn't want to expose myself about having to talk about voices and everything, and my personal thoughts on it. I don't believe that it's God. I don't believe it's Jesus, and I don't believe it's Satan, and I don't believe it's spirits. I don't believe it's anything like that. What I do believe it possibly might and could be is psychological warfare. Because it acts like psychological warfare. It behaves like it, and I recognize a lot of the manipulation that it causes. The repeating of the same thing, the music in the background to keep it coming through, the consistent like, oh, barking at you, barking with the all of the it shows symptoms of all of that. The narcissistic abuse that it comes through can be probably memories from me being around somebody that was narcissistic, and I mean, because that shows up in PTSD. So I mean, I can attribute that to a real human being. But I mean, like but the other stuff, I don't think it's PTSD. I'm not sure. But I still have I'm still eligible for Social Security though, because if they're saying like you're not eligible for it because you can work and you can make YouTube videos and you're gonna go to jail, because they gave me that idea one time. They're all like, you're gonna go to jail now because you're taking advantage of the federal whatever, and here you are, you can go to work and stuff. And I'm like, no, I can't. I mean, like, I can work and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, they're trying to say, like, well, you're gonna go to prison because you took fraud, you made, you used Social Security fraud. Like, who the fuck thinks about that? Anyways, I just having these voices do this shit to me still keeps me eligible for Social Security. So I mean, like, if they were thinking that I might go to prison for it and be and go to jail because it's fraud, that I'm actively frauding the government and stuff. Well, the voices themselves are so dumb that they can't realize that by bothering me with their stupid fucking voices, by fucking annoying me and preventing me from certain things, they are causing me to be eligible for Social Security anyway. So there's no fucking fault in that at all. So in a way, they're to threatening me and saying like, well, you're gonna go to prison for fraud for Social Security, or you're gonna go to jail for this or something stupid. And it's just like, I gotta point out, well, invasion of privacy is also against the law, and I gotta point out the stuff that they're doing to me illegally. And I gotta point out like that, you know, like they'll say something like, I'll make a thought about somebody or something like that. I don't know. So I'm trying to think of something that I've said about somebody else or a thought in my mind in a cruel or unfair way, but I can't really think. Maybe somebody that I don't like, Who? Like, I don't really. If somebody's like today, like some guy was all like, for no reason, I was just like hanging out with my dog, and I wasn't making a video or anything. I was just depressed, and I just took my dog out to walk, and this guy, for no reason, he just turns around and he stares at me. And he goes like this, and he's taller and bigger than me. He goes like this, "Don't f me," and then I'm all like, I looked around. I was like, I just ignored him, right? And I was just like walking, and then as I'm walking away, "Don't follow me!" I said, "Don't follow me." And I'm all like, I'm not following you, dude. And I just like kept going. And it's like, what the fuck was that all about? He lives in this building. I mean, like, shit. Of course, if I have to come in the building, I won't follow him right after. But I'm gonna be coming in the building. So, I mean, why is he pointing at me anyway? I wasn't even talking to him. So weird. Like that guy. So after he did that, I was all like, fucking weirdo. I was thinking that in my head, right? I was thinking, fucking weirdo, like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like mad. And then the voices are all like, oh, you, they start fucking whining about that. They were on his side right away. Everything is on opposite me for no reason. I won't even do anything bad. I won't even fucking whatever. And they'll be like, oh, you're hateful. That's what they're saying right now. And I'm good at making fun of somebody sometimes. I'm a smartass. So I can make fun of them too. And when I do that, because they're dumb. Okay, so when sperm hits the egg, right? You have the egg after intercourse. So the sperm has to get in the egg. And so apart from each other, you can't really, you can't have a girl on this side and it's going to come up into the egg and be a girl. You know what I mean? You can't say that the egg is going to produce a girl because the guy has to put his part in it. And it could be a boy or a girl. So you can't say that the guy has all of the girls in his balls and that's the reason why my mind has a girl in my voice. It's fucking stupid. So they were trying to make up that story yesterday. And then I was all like, they were trying to say, well, you gotta jack off because that's why that girl is in your head. And that's why there's so much of it. And I'm like, that's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. So I didn't mention anything for just a second while it was gloating in its story, right? Oh yeah, well, the girl is in there. You have to jack off to do that. Get you to feel better. They're always trying to get me to jack off and be present and talk and hear them. And I hate it. It sucks. So I don't really do anything anymore that much. And sometimes I won't even like go take a shower or go do something because they want me to feel ashamed for taking off my clothes or ashamed for, scratching, guys have to scratch. And or ashamed for taking off my shirt, or ashamed for thinking a sexual thought, which is normal, and you should not feel sexual. Feel hateful towards it. It's normal to watch porn. It's normal to masturbate, but you shouldn't have voices hating on you or shaming you while you're doing it or anything. You shouldn't have voices mentioning it the way they do. You should not ever have that. Have anybody abuse you sexually in that way. There should not be any voices telling you to jack off and then telling you to whatever. Well, that's what I also have to go through. So there's a lot of abuse here in my life. And there's nobody doing it except for these voices. It's so stupid. Anyways, I didn't say anything for a second because we all know that the sperm has to hit the egg first, and then the cells will split up, and then you'll find out if it's a girl or boy until way later. But this voice that was so like, it's so sure that it knows everything, and it's the one voice that continues to offer out these stupid, dumb ideas that are uneducated, and it has the girl's voice, but it's trying to say, oh, well, this is the reason. Oh, it's because you're hateful. oh, it's because you're Christian. Oh, it's because you're this. Oh, it's because you're gay. I'm like, it's so stupid. It said that. It said like, oh, you have all the girls in your balls. Here you have to jack off. And I'm like, that don't make sense. So I don't say anything for a little bit. I let it enjoy like its answer because it thinks it's so smart. And it's like, oh yeah. Well, I know about that. And I was like, I just couldn't resist it. I had to say, yeah, well, that's not true. And then I had to say, it has to. I explained it. I said, well, the egg has to go to that one first. And then it's just like, why the fuck is your dumbass able? I mean, what the fuck? You're trying to corrupt me with that fucking thought. But I'm smart. I know these like things like how the body works, what is acceptable, what is right, and what is wrong, and things like that. So I mean, like this real live medical thing about the sperm hitting the egg, then the chromosomes coming together and the DNA coming together. It doesn't know shit like that. It doesn't know about those little tiny micro machines that make our cells every day. It doesn't know how that works. If it's God and angels and stuff, and they created the whole world and people, or even the Department of Defense with their lethal weapons, even if it's them, that doesn't work. It's like, how do these voices have this stupid kind of information? Even if it's spiritual, even if it's spirits, right? Even if it's a spiritual thing, it's not that difficult to understand. You can't have all the girls in someone's balls and that sperm be determining that the sex of the baby. That's ridiculous. These very logical reasons is what frustrates me the most. Is like, it's not logical and it's not correct. And somehow, somewhere, it's like these things are offering up these stupid reasons for it and fucking up a lot of stuff for, I mean, and they're dumb as shit. How can something so dumb have that ability? How can something so heartless and dumb? I mean, this is like the third, fourth time that I've caught it trying to lie to me about something that is like, I know the facts behind it. I know the 100% facts that's been researched and evidence-based. Even the voice that called itself Jesus, that voice too, the one that claims to have helped create whatever. Even the voice of that Lucifer that made up that big old story that said that, oh yeah, I helped God make human beings. I mean, like, it's not true or anything. But I mean, even though any of these voices that claim that they are divine or Satan or God, and that they made humans, they just that kind of stuff. Like, they don't know the egg is supposed to meet I mean, like, it's like, how the fuck are they doing this shit? And with no drugs, no alcohol, but they want to blame it on drugs and alcohol. I bet you if I leave this fucking building and I start sleeping outside, I bet you I'll feel so much more free and better. And I'm thinking about actually doing that. I might make a big old series of it. Or I might even live stream from outside. I'm tired of talking about this. I've been not talking about it for a while and I don't want to. I gotta shave all this. I have a trip tomorrow, so that's good. So it's not God and it's not whatever. It's not all of the fantastical bullshit that they're telling me. So I don't know why they want me to pray, but it's not right. And it's against the law, whatever, but they don't follow rules. And I don't know why they don't follow rules, and I don't know why they are able to do what they do, but there's nobody going to help me or talk about it. And then on top, and I have my bills. I don't even, never mind. So, I mean, like, there's no valid reason why I should be having voices. here we go. Okay, so I'm pretty much more or less an atheist now, basically, because of this experience and because I've more or less proven to myself and to others and to the voices themselves who may want to make me pray. I want to say, I want to do a call to action. First, can you subscribe and like my just to support? I mean, I know because I've been frustrated and angry because of these stupid things. But since I'm an atheist now, but a lot of you guys are Christian or whoever you pray to, please, can you pray for me? Pray for me to have these things go away, or to help me in some way to get these voices to go away. Because I don't believe. And even if, I mean, since I don't have belief anymore and stuff, it shouldn't even be hitting me or forcing me to pray. It shouldn't be arguing with me to pray. But action. It's like, since I can't pray for myself, those of you that are devout and those of you that are firm believers in Jesus. My grandma's here. Oh yeah. So okay. So if you guys pray and I have no and you guys go to your church and you pray to whichever God you do, and you guys know where I'm at, whatever. All of your faith and all of your beliefs in whatever it is that you believe in, and you're praying for me, with everyone, whatever it is, Buddha, everybody. All the ones that you pray to, different people praying to different gods and whatever else, whatever, even the Christian God, all of those, whichever ones that are real, like that are really real, which, I mean, like to each their own. I just know that. I mean, like, I've just tried my life. I'm pretty sure I just know how after life and all that. I just don't believe it. I don't believe in spirits either. All of those spirits and stuff from your own God and stuff should be. So then this is just going to prove that whoever these liars are that's saying that they're God, because I was just saying that whoever they say that they are, like God and stuff like that, right? Then they should know right away. So if somebody prayed right now for me, and the voice that calls itself God, or Jesus, or the angel that calls itself angel, they would know instantly, right? If somebody prayed for me, and they would be like, oh, well, we better back up because we want to answer the prayer to this person because they believe in me for sure. We better not bother Nelson no more. You know what I mean? Like, that's usually how it works, right? I guarantee that my auntie, who is Catholic, prays for me. Probably every day. Hi, auntie. Thank you very much. I don't think she's watching my videos. But I guarantee you that she prays for me every day. So, this voice that claims to be the Christian God, and this other voice that claims to be the angel, why are they still bothering me then? Why are they trying to fucking lie about this and all this stuff? That it's all psychological warfare. So it's probably military or something like that. But I'm just saying, like, then that also proves that it's not the Christian God, and it's not an angel, and it's not Jesus or Satan. It's stupid. This is a weird problem, and it's not a phenomenon or anything. Anyways, I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again. I'll try to talk about other things, or I'll go outside and do other things, okay? Thanks for coming with me. I'll see you guys again. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for liking my video. Please like my video and subscribe. And pray for me, please. It's experimental. Or you don't have to pray for me. I'm not in distress or anything, but I'm like, if you pray for me, it'll just prove to me that all of this is unnecessary and that it's psychological warfare, which means like it's coming from a very real place that is maybe the military or this building with these smart people playing subliminals and stuff, and it's being programmed, and that's illegal and wrong. Invasion of privacy is wrong too. Anyways, that's it. I don't know what to say. I might not see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what to say. I might not ever see you guys again. I don't know what to say. I might not even have life, or I might be in homelessness, which is stupid because this place is supposed to be permanent housing. And then at the same time, like, it's stupid that I should be not. It's stupid because I should have a job by now. It's stupid because I am capable of having a job, and it's stupid because I really doubt that anything good will happen for me. I really doubt that anything like good will suddenly happen. Like I'll get a job, or I'll win $1 million, or something good, you know. And it's not about belief, because I have every belief and optimism that I could do everything. I have all of the positive thoughts that I can do. I'll be fine, and whatever else. There's no reason why I should be going through this. So it's coming from somewhere that it's not me. Actually, you don't have to pray for me if you don't want to, because I don't want to make it. If you're going to pray for me, you should pray for me and ask them to make these guys kill me, or like instantly, or let me get killed, because I don't want to be alive. I really don't want to be alive, especially with stupid things like this. I cannot handle life with voices, because I can't believe that this is even happening to me. And for it to not have a solution and just keep coming after me, I can't believe that it's happening to me. I don't want to live like this in my life. If all of these spiritual crap stuff and all of these prayers that are going to come through for it and whatever, and it doesn't stop these voices, I cannot die. I mean, I cannot live. I cannot live. I'm tired of picking up pieces. I'm tired of underperforming in my life. I'm tired of not showing up. At some point, I will find a way to just like go get some fetty and put it in a fucking needle and just like put it in my fucking veins. I know how to shoot a needle. I could do that. I could get some fucking, I don't even want fetty or downers. I don't even want drugs. But I mean, I could get, I could find some way to fucking just kill myself. I've tried so many times, but I cannot live with these goddamn voices. I'm tired of being poor. I'm tired of being, I'm tired of like, I know I could get a job. I know I could get myself out of this rut. I know I can. I'm tired of being poor, doing this thing, just going, like, it's not even paycheck to paycheck, but just having all of this crap happen to me like this. I'm tired of like not making promises to people and not being able to follow through. I want to take my dog to the beach in a car. I know that I could just rent a car and just start working Uber and start working that. I know that I can commit to keeping that on. I know that I could take a shower every night and we'll shower in the morning and like things like that. I could have routines. But I can't if these stupid voices are still, like, if they're actively coming at me. I can't live with it. But if I can't figure it out, it's gonna kill me. And if it's gonna continue delaying me from monetization and everything else that I'm doing, I cannot live. If it's going to continue to waste my time every day, or have an ultimatum and say, you better go home like, why? What the fuck? Why can't I live in this city? Why can't I be? If it's going to continue to break the American laws, if there's nothing that's going to help get rid of it or get it out of my mind, I cannot live. I swear. At some point, I will kill myself. At some point, I will totally kill myself. I could get a bunch of heroin or some fetty and just like poison myself, because alcohol takes too long and speed doesn't do that. And Marijuana doesn't do that. What else is like deadly? Or I'll just hang myself. I mean, something. I can't. Then that means it means that if nothing happens and these voices don't go away, that means they're going to be with me forever, until I die, and that there's no way of stopping them. And that is when I can make a decision and say, well, we've tried everything that we could. At some point, they will off so much, and the opportunity to kill myself will be present itself. I can believe in that. I can believe that one day I will have all the resources that I need to kill myself easily and instantly. I can believe that. And they won't have it, they won't prepare it for me, but I'll have it on my own to be able to do it on my own and have it as my own choice. I might even start using needles again. I might start progressing towards that again. I mean, I could do that. I don't get to enjoy any high anyway. I don't get to enjoy any drunk or anything anyway. I'm not doing it. I don't do drugs or alcohol for fun anymore, because it's not fun, because these assholes fuck it all up. Like every time I drink or do anything, weed is the only one that they don't really fuck with. Weed is the only one that actually like kind of goes, oh, I want weed so bad now. I almost thought about going to the next door and just asking if they if I could buy some weed. But I remember that I could probably, but I don't know, this drug test. I can't look forward to anything anyway. So I mean, I could just sabotage it and just say fuck it, because I could be eligible to reconnect and stuff, and there's no reason to. That's why I can't use my computer. I swear it's this building. I swear it's this fucking building. I can't use my computer at all in here. My laptop and phones, they work really well and stuff, but I can't really do my live stream too much from in here all the time, because somehow it fucks up this thing and it just knocks it out. So yeah, so I'm gonna kill myself. If you guys don't ever see me again, that's what's gonna happen. That's it. So you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like if you want to. You don't even have to watch this. You don't have to do anything. Sorry, Mom, about talking about this. Sorry, family, for not talking about this. And I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired of it. And there's no reason for me to go through this shit. Anyways, I gotta go, okay? And I'll try to make it tomorrow. If I can't make it tomorrow, it's because of these goddamn voices. I will, yeah, that's it. I can't make plans. If Anthony shows up and I'm okay, and like, well, the voices are gonna be there anyway. So I mean, like, if Anthony shows up and I do hang out with him, and I wanted to live stream while I was with him, but I mean, like, if I'm not myself and I still hear this shit, we'll find a way. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I swear, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And they're happy about that. They want to do that. I'll see you later, okay? I'm just so upset because they're still there and they're fucking talking in the background. I hate this. I don't hate them. I know that they're just whatever they are. But I just hate that I can't. I hate it. I hate that I don't have an option to get rid of them, and that they are in my life anyway. And I can't live like that. I really can't. Anyways, bye. Because I won't be